Right, everyone. Welcome to some AD2L action here. We have All My Homies Love Crack, AMHLC, which is somehow worse than saying out the entire thing, versus Peenix Spouse for a best of three elimination series in the Conqueror League lower bracket. So, everything on the line here. There is a stand-in on the side of Peenix Spouse over here. They do have Rusty here instead of Thug Potato, so um, not the full roster present today, but still a pretty strong roster. Who am I kidding? Rusty's the worst. He's terrible. And I'm joined by no one. I decided to do a little bit of solo casting action today, so got the one and only just present right now. Oh god. Stop posting my about thing on Twitch. I need to change this. I haven't had time to look at this. Oh god. But we are very much into the draft right here. They've banned out the Underlord and the Nyx Assassin. Underlord, of course, a specialty for Hungry Phoenix. And then they banned out the Jug and the Bristle on the other side. I think just two of the easiest carries, but this does mean that both Dawnbreaker and Marcy are in the pool, and as we're going to see here, Dawnbreaker immediately picked up from the side of... I'm just going to call them crack homies. That's the easiest, honestly. It sounds terrible, but it's so much better than AMHLC and the entire name. So, Sun Squad, the crack homies. Open with the Dawnbreaker, a very flexible pick. Could be mid, could be carry, could literally be in any position. Got the counter for the Wyvern, Peenix Palace, great healing support. Also great against a strength hero like Dawnbreaker. But still difficult if that's 3 Dawnbreaker into the 5 Wyvern, you know? It's never an easy lane. I love that copy pasta. That's the good stuff. They immediately go for the Razor here, which I believe they have played in the off lane a good amount. But then I do know Erock also plays it as well, so this is still a bit of a flexible pick for the Peenix Pals right here. So they're not really locking themselves into anything too crazy just yet. But it is kind of interesting that they chose to pick Razor this early. Generally don't see this hero picked up straight out of the gate. It's usually as a counter pick to something, but I guess they kind of want to force the crack homies to pick certain kinds of heroes, you know, like ranged heroes that don't have to don't get too neutered by the static link. One of those heroes, though not ranged, is Tiny. But looks like they're gonna go for the Pudge again. One of the more flexible picks out there. Teams have been playing this as pause 1. Can also be a mid 3, 4. I wouldn't really play it 5. But it's been functioning best in the core positions. This Pudge, because it does quite good with farm actually. So yeah. They're gonna ban out the Necro pretty quickly. A relatively straightforward counter to Pudge, you know, minus healing and stuff like that. I don't know who Hubris Dotes is, but that's pretty funny again. Oh, that's a good one. They're going to ban out the Alk as well. Another pretty good pause one that we're seeing. Able to get excellent item timings if you have a decent enough lane, and even if not, you're able to come back pretty darn quickly in the jungle, especially with stacks. I mean, it's basically just a Radiance Blink BKB timing, and from there, the world's kind of your oyster. Pick up AC, Basher, Bloodthorn if you need like crazy extra burst damage or something like that. Yeah, Alk is just like the hero was just bad for a while. I honestly don't know what was changed about it. I'm actually gonna go see real quick what they actually, if anything, was changed. Because sometimes heroes like don't actually get changed. It's like what other heroes get changed, which brings them into the meta. So it's like very dependent. Okay, Chemical Rage duration got increased, and the cooldown got increased by 5 seconds each. So the uptime is the same, but just lasts longer. Berserk Potion got slightly buffed. Oh, Unstable Concoction in 7.31, self-movement speed. Now also damages and stuns non-hero units. That's kind of cool. So it's better to use like in the laning stage, pretty much. Yeah, and for chasing. What's interesting here is that the Krakomies seem to not think that this Razor is going pause 3 because they banned out the Timber as well. So, or at least they're covering bases and making sure that they ban out Hungry Peenix heroes as well. I'm looking through and I'm trying to find evidence of E-Rock playing this in professional, well, in like AD2L matches, but I'm not seeing it because E-Rock's mid. Maybe, let's see. I feel like I've seen E-Rock play Razor before. I may just be imagining things. I mean, their Safe Later does as well. 87 games on Razor. E-Rock has 73, so yeah. It is a flex pick to some extent. That is correct. They're going to ban the Weaver, though, at the very end there. Peenix Pals has also gotten rid of Grimstroke. And I think that hero is just really strong, especially with the two that are showing from Krakomies. I mean, I think the thing I'd like, at least from the Krakomies here, is the fact that their draft is relatively open-ended. I mean, this Pudge hero does make it a little difficult to, like, draft a cohesive comp because of, like, what the hero does and its limitations. In that it, like, doesn't really offer lockdown or really offer catch or, like, things like that. Unless you're having, like, it's like such a, like, snowball-dependent hero, but then also, like, just gets countered by like any mini stun or silence, so it's like so relevant on like this BKB. I do like the Tusk pickup. I think this hero is actually just insane. The snowball save is also going to be valuable against the Dismember, but I mean, again, if you're playing core Pudge, you're playing more around the Rot and the Ags. So it's just the dots and the survivability rather than like the Dismember damage. It's going to be a lot of damage depending on how much strength you have, but it's not the main selling point. Still good hero, Tusk here. Especially once that Ags comes into play as well. Lion. Interesting. Huh. I don't know how I feel about the Lion. I honestly haven't seen the hero a lot recently. Not a lot of teams are favoring this hero. It is good lockdown and burst as always. I think that hero is always like functionally the same, or has been since like 2016. But I feel like there's enough save on the table with Wyvern and Tusk. I mean, Wyvern obviously you're not going to be blocking the magic damage, but if Lion's not bursting a hero fully, you're going to be able to like heal them through it. And if like a hero gets hexed and Tusk has quick enough fingers, this the snowball save is gonna happen. So I mean it's still good lockdown. I think the lockdown is nice versus the hero's present, but like Razor isn't the one that like really cares about being hexed as long as he has his spells off. Like if he's running at you, the hex isn't really gonna do a whole lot. He's still gonna be like draining you and stuff like that. Void. Interesting. Huh. The Void into Wyvern is really, really interesting because I think Wyvern is like one of the most classic Void counters. Oh my god, I don't have my desktop audio on, so there we go. Game sound.
10 seconds.
You've just been hearing my voice, that's funny.
5 seconds.
But Wyvern is kind of just a classic Void counter. I mean, there's Cold Embrace, there's Winter's Curse once he gets BKB. Even like Walrus Kick with like an Ether Lens is like a threat in Chrono. Snowball not as much because it's actually kind of hard. Oh, cool. Excellent. It's on a 5-minute delay, so that's why I'm responding this way, because I'm in lobby. But that's cool, yeah. Supporters of the crack homies in chat. But Snowball isn't as easy to save like for Chrono because they have to be like on the edge and you have to have like an available target. But I'm honestly not entirely sold on this Faceless Void, especially against the Razor, right? If this Razor is against a Void in lane, if you don't time walk long enough, and in the right angle, you could still get linked, and then you're dead, because you wasted your time walk. and then Razor Plasma Field slows you, and then you have no like heal, and you can't fight. The bashes don't do enough unless you have like a support helping you out.
10 seconds remain.
So
5
yeah, this
seconds
is
remain. It is Dive's ban.
it's not the greatest, and of course Wraith King is probably like the carry counter to Void, you know? Big cooldown ulti. If you just have 2 lives, you're fine. This also means that they're most probably not running this Pudge 1, so it's
10
now 2, 3, or
seconds.
4, but I honestly would prefer the Dawnbreaker 3
5 seconds.
rather than the Pudge 3 against this lineup. I think Wraith King kind of just owns Pudge in lane. Pudge has like 1 armor, and Wraith King has like a million units to summon. So yeah. Plus, Wyvern kind of just shits on Pudge in lane as well, so at least Dawnbreaker you can get on top of her and like kill her. I think maybe the Pudge Dawn lane, where Dawn is 3, Pudge is 4, could be interesting. They always still have the option to run Pudge as mid, but Crack Homies do not have last pick overall, so Peenix Pals will get the advantage there, so they'll probably just have to pick something strong lane winning. Let's see if there's any chat a little bit. Okay. Throatingus, god, the names.
It's turn to pick.
I think for Crack Homies, I mean, their lockdown is fine. I think they just need damage. Damage and Chrono. Like, I don't want them to go for, like, an Invoker or something. I think that's a little too... That's, like, not the best here. Let's see. I mean, a mid Snapfire could be kind of cool, I think. And OD isn't, like, terrible, but I think Peenix Pals, they think it's a mid Pudge, so they could pick an offlaner. If it's offlane, then honestly Mars is kind of hype. What else is there? Legion's not the best here into Wyvern Tusk. It's a little difficult. I just heard a moo noise, but I got no notification. It's weird. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they go for here. They're gonna go for the axe. I'm not sold on this axe pick. I will say that. And they like insta pick because they know. Jeez, they actually have like no jump for Zeus. Looks like it is gonna be a mid Pudge, so Peenix Pals were correct in thinking about that. It is Pause 3 Razor. Wolf is their 3 as well, so it's gonna... No, wait. That's not correct. Is it? Am I stupid? Let's see. I might be. Oh no, 70's their 3. Yeah. I am dumb. That's right. Yeah. So it's gonna be a 3 axe. Of course, it can't be a... Why would they pick a 4 axe? So it's gonna be the 4 Dawnbreaker. Still, I think, fine here. Good damage, but I think this Zeus pick is actually really insane for Peenix Pals here. There's just actually no jump. It's up to either Axe or like Void to catch the Zeus. But I think between Heavenly Jump and then potentially a Blink, E-Rock is gonna be really hard to catch here. Yeah, and I think if Hungry Phoenix has a good game, there's actually nothing they do. Like, how do you kill, like, a BKB Shiva's Razor with Crack Homies? Axe is not a damage hero. Like, you can go for, like, the cheeky Kaya build, I think, but, they're still lacking damage. And Pudge doesn't really provide damage in Chrono. Like, he has to be in it. Like, in the center, rotting everyone, so... I mean, you can have, like, the follow-up Dawnbreaker ult, but again, this is a support Dawnbreaker, so is this going to be like an ult for heal, and the ult itself doesn't provide a ton of damage? It's the follow-up with like the hammer into the Starbreaker. I just feel like Peenix Palace has the easier draft here, and also like this kind of unanswered Zeus. They're gonna have to get some really epic catches. I think or Sun has to like pop off in this mid lane. I think if he like absolutely owns and the Zeus doesn't have a game, then there's like this potential. He like hooks him like 3 times, kills him, blah blah blah, etc. All that good stuff. But we'll see.
That was not wise.
Potentially possible. You can never count the crack homies out, you know? Never ask a wyvern why. Nice job, Rusky. So we have Peenix Pals walking bottom. Do they have a smoke on them? Looks like the Rusty Shackleford man does have a smoke. They've drawn on the map. They're looking for someone, but Luwingus over here, Hamiltongus, after the Formula 1 racer, is currently walking to the safe lane tower, so probably won't get caught up. Ooh, their smoke breaks, but I think they are a little misguided on where the hero's going. Yeah, and then everyone else is top currently, so... Yeah, lots of pings. They're actually just pinging themselves, so no one really knows what's happening. Sun's gonna come place his ward mid. Nice. That's actually a pretty sick ward on the enemy side here. Let's see. Will he feed first blood, though? That's the question. Is he gonna walk up? No, he realizes that there's a Wraith King. He's gonna hook, though, onto Hungry Peenix, but gets stunned up. And now the link onto the Pudge right here. He is actually just gonna walk into tower. Brilliant moves from Sun here. Epic feeding first blood to the enemy mid. Hype strats. I think we've confirmed that Sun's playing, not Rontingus Tokingus, so yeah. Definitely not the start that you want. This is gonna get Zeus a very quick bottle. But you know, not the worst in the world. You know, it's not horribly bad. He did get a nice deny there, but Arc Lightning will secure the range creep for E-Rock. Oh, nice CS XD. But bottle's out for Zeus, so game's a lot easier. Let's take a look at top. So I've got this Dawnbreaker Axe lane. Should be okay. I think this Axe does better than like a Pudge would here. Everyone's putting in points. Yeah, I gotta bet those channel points for all the rewards that are there, that are totally exist. But I think this Wraith King should be mostly fine. I mean, the more this Dawnbreaker gets levels, it's gonna be difficult, but Wraith King can easily go to the jungle pretty quickly. And Wyvern's relatively good at holding the wave with Splinter Blast at the higher levels. I think it's gonna be up to like 70 and Wolf to like cut the wave, do some shenanigans to get a little more gold out of this, you know? Force the Wraith King to stay in lane and not get maximum efficiency. Revamp betting high. Okay. Down bottom we got the Void and Lion versus Tuskraiser. Tuskraiser is kind of interesting, especially against Void, since his Time Walk spell does exist. Makes it hard to catch him in the shards, but it also does mean that Time Walk pretty much can never be used aggressively in this lane. Yeah. It's gonna be a little difficult, and Hungry Phoenix already, like, using the Static Link, just forcing it out. This wave needs to be rectified, though. I think Tusk needs to pull this. Excellent. Tusk is gonna pull this. Because as an offlaner, your desired wave position is, like, right here, next to your tower. It just allows your 4 to basically harass the pause 1 or the pause 5. And you can basically hit this pause 1 and circle back to your tower if you need with the extra armor. And also the pause 1 has to walk this entire distance to get back to their tower, so just a normal thing all along. Hungry Phoenix doing a good job holding the wave here, so it's gonna meet exactly in this area. Great offlane play here. Solid stuff. The Void can always, like, aggro the creeps a little to mess it up, but Hungry Phoenix doing a good job. For now, Luingus is just gonna, like, drag it far back, but for now, Hungry Phoenix is, like, aggressively denying his creeps, so keeping it relatively close here, and you'll be able to get rid of this range creep as well. And the Tusk has also been doing, they're gonna get a, see, look at that. Oh, they're gonna cast the Void here with the tag team as well. Now they're just clicking in, they've got plenty of damage. With a few more right clicks, they might have it. Nah. They're a little confused on that target priority there, so they weren't able to get the kill. Up top, they're going on to Godney over here. Second Blood gonna go to the side of Crack Homies. A very nice play from the two. And this is the thing, there's always like an immense threat from Dawnbreaker, unfortunately. The hero's crazy strong. They're gonna get the shards bottom. They don't have the mana for tag team, because they've already used it recently. So that's not gonna happen. Got Sun though, holding a water rune is gonna get one of them top, and it looks like Eroc's gonna go for the other one bottom. So they will trade even on runes. Looks like Sun's actually going for like ooh, sneaky hook down bottom. They're gonna kill off the Tusk. Good play down there. That honestly should not be happening too much. But I mean, again, Void's in like a really good spot. There's a double range on the Dire here. This wave's gonna push into him under his tower, and he's totally okay with that. I heard a hook mid, but I think that was just onto a creep. Lion actually hasn't had a pull, so it looks like Peenix Pals have just been shoving the lane out a little too aggressively, but it looks like Rotingus is gonna go down here potentially. They need a few more clicks with the tag team, and they're gonna get it. The Lion will fall for his sins of dewarding. That's a lesson to all you supports out there. Never deward, ever. It's always bad. Wraith King's actually going to jungle at level 3. Despite having the Helm of Iron Will, this is suboptimal for the Wraith King here. This is not good, and this means that Rusty might get into a spot of bother here. There's no mana for the Starbreaker just yet, and the Splinter Blast actually does not connect, slowing anyone down, but it does get rid of the Battle Hunger. They do have the call from 70, though. Oh, Rusty. A little bit of heals to delay it, but probably should eventually die. Nice other Splinter Blast to get the damage out. On bottom, though, Lion, nice double stun, keeps him alive a little bit longer. There was a TP out from the Pudge, but he will cancel that. There's very little chance of making something happen with no extra lockdown. Looks like Stun's gonna position up forward here, push the wave so he can get that 6-minute rune. Does he actually have vision? He does not. Eroc has positioning on the rune here, except it's gonna be top. Invis rune. Sun also gonna ult the siege creep here, which means that is loud. He is not gonna get the Invis rune though, so he will be down on the rune count. Meanwhile, the Wraith King has walked back to top, decides to come back to lane, get a little more XP before heading to the jungle. Absolutely the right play here. Definitely can't jungle that efficiently on level 3. Oh, boy. Still has Time Walk, so should be okay. Got a little threatened, though, with the tag team. Invis off from Zeus, but that's honestly not going to do a whole lot. The Plasma Field doing a good amount of damage to the Void right here, but the Zeus ult from Eroc will claim the kill. The Shards actually managed to get a catch on Luingus right here. They're going to get the Snowball as well, bringing him forward. Oh, what a play from the two. That's some good duo play in the bottom lane. 2 kills down here, making it a lot harder for them to play. Up top, 70 is just doing creep cutting shenanigans. Has the Ring of Health, going for the full Vanguard pretty darn soon. I'm curious to see whether he'll favor the new age Kaya build or not. We'll see. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool, this game. There's a lot of spell damage to mess around with. But it's not, like, super good. I think Rusty's trying to steal the kill. Oh, look at him go. He got the Hellbear. That's my Rusty Shackleford. Okay, down bottom. Ooh, nice dodge on that. Well, I guess it was more of the Lion's fault, but still a cool play nonetheless. Sun's gonna ult another creep. 8-minute runes. I mean, it has to be bottom, right?
There is little
It's
hope
top.
for
Jeez.
Radiant's
As you can see, I'm not a mid laner. Because I would never get the rune RNG. CS-wise, his Void's actually doing worse than the Wraith King. But now that Axe is doing this creep cutting stuff, the problem is that Wraith King also is going to get free farm. Meanwhile, Void has 2 supports bottom. I would like to see 70 actually taking these creeps into the enemy jungle and taking farm away from them. Here as well. Oh, down bottom, there's stuff happening. Peenix has actually caught that ult. He's going to take some damage onto the Dawnbreaker right here. The Axe, I mean the Tusk as well pulling forward. They're going to get the hook back. They're able to get the catch onto the Razor here. Peenix is going to go down. They don't have the range to get onto the Tusk thanks to the slow from Rusty. He's going to get the Splinter Blast off as well. Cooldown on hook is still a little too long to catch any other heroes here. But to the point that I was making up top. Oh, there's no ult on the Wraith King here. And, whoa, oh my god, armlet toggles. Holy smokes, Godney. That was a little too close for comfort, but managed to survive. Oh, Sunny's gonna get the hook onto E-Rock right here, but nice heavenly jump away. Oh my, the slow is a lot. On bottom, another stun coming out onto the Tusk, but looks like he may want to go for a play. Nice shards again. Tag team plus Link is actually OP, by the way. Just if anyone is wondering. Void's gonna have to run away. He actually used Time Walk. Do they have anything else to catch him? They don't. So he won't be forced to Chrono. We'll have to make a run for it though, and they're gonna lose top tower here. And now 70 doing the axe things, pulling them to the camp. But a cool tip I picked up from Dops is that you can actually just take these creeps and drag them this way as well. You don't have to wait until they get here. And it means you're less likely to be contested by a support or even like a carry helping out, because they have to go so far out of their way to do it. And also because there's like 2 larger camps here to farm, this one and this one, rather than like this small camp, which almost always has like great creeps, which is worse for most offlaners. They're in a TP mid though, on E-Rock to defend this tower, top of the net worth charts right now. I will say for Peenix Pals, the fact that they didn't just immediately get this tower is kind of criminal. They're gonna get the ult out. This Dawnbreaker will be going down. They have TP'd in the Pudge right here. He's gonna get the ult off onto Hungry Phoenix, but literally all he has to do is walk away after the Pudge has been punched up into the air. He has the hook available, but not able to throw it out. And that is just a wasted TP and kind of a feed from some there. Twitch is drunk. What do you mean? What happened? I hope it's something with the stream, but the crack homies, or actually Peenix Pals rather, sorry, are gonna make their way. Oh my god, these skeletons are actually just beating into this tower. This TP away from Sun actually has large repercussions for their team, because they've just lost 2 towers here and a bunch of kills. E-Rock able to jump away, no threat of the Chrono. And meanwhile this Wraith King just silently farm it up in the jungle. Not too high in net worth, but still 1,000 up on this Void. That's the important thing. Like, this Wraith King isn't doing amazingly well, but... He broke the emote? Oh god. That's my moderator right there. Peenix Spouse though? What do they have? They don't have a smoke, so they're just gonna blindly run at heroes, and it seems like they're gonna find one, and it's gonna be the Pudge, or is it gonna be the Dawnbreaker? It looks like the Dawnbreaker's the one to go down. The hook is off the mark because he actually Celestial Hammered away, but now E-Rock keeps running it. He's used the Heavenly Jump to slow down the Pudge, and they've got the Static Link as well, but the slow, the punch up into the air, and Sun once again feeding 0, 3, and 1. Peenix Pals are kind of rolling this game right now. It is 12 minutes in, and a 3k lead for them. They are going to look for the Axe, which is the most farmed hero currently. 70 though will TP away. A very heads up TP thanks to this ward here. But they will not catch this axe that is very, very close to Blink Dagger. The Kaya build, Frost, is where you basically go like Vanguard Blink into, I think Kaya and like Eternal Shroud. And it just gives you like a ton of survivability and like spell damage with your counter helix plus battle hunger. Yeah. So you eventually build that into like Kaya Sange and stuff like that. And it's actually kind of cool. It's a new age like Manta build. Down bottom, Dawnbreaker, Celestial Hammer will not go far enough to break away from the snowball. Starbreaker, not enough either. Oof. This kill squad of the Zeus Tusk Wyvern is actually kind of spooky. Let's see if they're able to make a counter mid. No blink on Axe yet, so it will not happen. They have smoked on both Wyvern and Tusk. Ult's available, so they're looking for something here. They are under vision, though. They have to be aware of that. They're going to go in off the sun right here, but a nice illusion rune is going to break away the heal, though. Coming out from Rusty, he has the curse available, so I'm a little curious as to why they're running that far, but I guess they don't have any other damage to provide. No Zeus ult available just yet. Yeah, Shem also said in chat, Kaya Sange and Axe and Refresher. Yeah. Just a cool build. Peenix Pals did not have vision of that smoke, so they might actually be able to catch someone important here. They're going to send this illusion mid to provide a little vision, maybe bait out a hero. But they will not find the high-value target of the Wraith King. But perhaps they get the Zeus. Their smoke's immediately going to break, but they're going to use the Blink Reveal onto the Zeus right here. Excellent Chrono catching onto Do, but Rusty, he's not actually enraged for the curse here. He walked into the Chrono himself, and he's not able to get it off. Now the Dawnbreaker ult coming in onto Hungry Phoenix. They got a great Dismember onto the side of the Razor right there, and they might just get him with the Starbreaker as well. Now, Wraith King has that armlet, but is that enough? Nice curse catching off onto the line here, but is it enough damage to take him out in time? It is not. No, okay, the Wraith King skeletons are enough. And now the Tusk coming in. He has no Walrus Punch. He just needs 1 second to pop the Pudge right up into the air right there. A nice call from 70, though, able to turn around the fight once again in their favor. And now the Wraith King just turning, fighting with the armlet to hook away, though. Brings the axe to safety and breaks the fight up. That was favorable. They got the gold and the XP change. Very nice Chrono, the hold from Wingus over here to catch both the Zeus and the Tusk there. And unfortunately, Rusty's positioning, you know. Nope, not you, Siri. Leave me alone. He wasn't able to get in range for the curse. The Cold Embrace, maybe. Honestly, don't know. I feel like that was up, but I might be imagining things. But, you know, once the Wyvern gets more items, it's going to be way easier. He's going straight for this Blink Dagger. But they have smoked up again. This is the second smoke, and they've immediately caught E-Rock again. It's been a super high-value kill that they've got here. They've got Chain Stun for days. They're going to dunk the Zeus in the face. He's going to go down. Oh. Got Sun mid. What does he have? He's got the hood. I would assume going for a Ags, maybe? Perchance a Blink Dagger? Honestly don't think they need it. They're going for the Blink online. They have the Blink on the Axe. Axe is, like, better suited as a counter-initiator than an initiator, but, I think for this game, it's sufficient, especially since the Lion's also getting a Blink. I think Sun, yeah, he queues up the Ags. I think it's the right play. And this Void is kind of like this secondary initiator in this game, so I think Axe kind of has to fulfill that role, just putting his body on the line. He is going Blade Mail though, so no New Age Kaya build, unfortunately, today. Looks like Wraith King's actually going Radiance. A decent item versus Faceless Void. Of course, the Mischance and the Chrono, the extra burn damage, but this means that Peenix Pals is slowing their game down. And they are going for like this BKB refresher build on the Razor. Oh, they spotted out Void. Do they have the catch? They actually don't have a Blink Dagger just yet. so it's a little difficult for them to get their fights going. It is the thing. Like, they don't have a straightforward jump hero, like the crack homies with Axe here. I don't know, they also are under vision this entire time, so it's going to be very difficult for them to make moves. They do push towers way faster though. That is the one thing they have going for them. This top tower has been sieged for like 3 minutes and it's only half damage. Meanwhile bottom, this Wraith King is just beating into it with skellies and creeps, etc. Summons galore. They really need to get rid of this ward though. Like, the crack homies are seeing like 5 heroes down here for the past 5 minutes, and it's a huge amount of information. Peenix Pal's ward spread is pretty cool here though. We can see like these 3 wards. It's a very nice play from them to secure vision in this area, because they're not really gonna go and like walk into Roche just yet. They'd much rather pressure down this bottom lane. And like knock on the tier 3 a little bit. I honestly kind of wish they stayed to finish this tower. Like, there were no threats. They have really good vision in this area. Now they're like kind of walking back in, but this Tusk play probably won't get the kill unless Zeus ult's available, and it isn't. They're gonna get the Blade Mail call plus the Dawnbreaker ult, and now Tusk is gone. And that was a little bit over aggressive here. Oh, Dawnbreaker accidentally hops up to the high ground, but they're not gonna catch any more heroes. Yeah, like, I think it's super weird to just give up control of this area. You've expended 3 wards worth of gold in terms of control here. Meanwhile, you have just this one, like, mid. Like, all your vision is bottom side. I think leaving this part of the map is a bit of a mistake, unless you're, like, forced to contest Roche. But Lion gonna get caught by the Plasma Field right here. The ult does come out as well, but he walks away. He went for the stun, not the Hex play, which is definitely it. Oh, the hook backwards, son. What a catch. Rusty's down. That's a tip for sure. And now E-Rock realizes I need to get the hell out of here. He's actually going for the Kai Assange. Kind of an interesting build. Ooh, 70 not able to catch with the call. Unfortunate. I'm a little curious why the Kai Assange specifically. I would honestly maybe favor E-play this game. I think it's just, oh, Chrono. They're just gonna catch Hungry Phoenix. Yeah, that's an enormous catch right there. BKB unused. Void's getting closer to his own BKB. I mean, so far this Wraith King Radiance build, I think, is kinda slowing them down too much. I think they had an excellent, like, momentum-based lead here for Peenix Pals in this early game, and they kinda gave it up from 10 to 20 minutes. Like, they really just, like, lost, like, Sun fed twice, and they were like, you know what, we're just gonna farm with that. We're not really gonna pressure out the map. They lost a fight mid, and I think maybe got a little cold feet. I don't know. No, it's a punch on a creep. The good thing is they have kept this mid tower alive, and that is key. Zeus is currently getting chased by an Axe, but Heavenly Jump will always give him the little breathing room to run away. But I mean, on the flip side, I guess for now it's fine that crack homies aren't like doing too much because Chrono's on CD, but I do want to see them playing like with their Axe right here. The fact that Axe doesn't have a support behind him is a little criminal. I think the Lion should really be the one playing with Axe, especially since its blink is up, Finger is available. But it looks like 70 is going to TP bottom. Looks like they want all their heroes here, but the Zeus ult will actually reveal that the Axe is here. They're going to get the Dawnbreaker ult coming down. The Solar Guardian will actually stun up the Wraith King in time. They're going to get the Dismember up onto Gandhi right here, but that's life number 1 going down for Tusk. Going to dive the Starbreaker, and now the hook back on the Hungry Phoenix, but the BKB will keep him alive for a little bit longer. The slows coming up from the rock in the backlines. They're going to lose the Lion as well, and now the Void jumping forward has the time lock available in 1. It's going to have to use it. That's a huge crit. But, oh, hook again. Thun, a captain of the Hungry Peenix. He doesn't have the ult available just yet, but they have so much damage thanks to the Ags right there. And now the Rot coming out again. The jump forward. Great curse from Rusty to break this up. Maybe buy them a little time. Now Wraith King coming in. Crit. The physical damage is still a huge threat for this Pudge. And they'll take a very favorable fight here from Peenix Pals, losing just 2. Yeah, that was a nice, like, hold and stand your ground kind of play here from Peenix Pals. They definitely jumped the gun with the axe there way too early. And Lion pretty much got to use no spells because he approached from, like, a weird angle. That's kind of what they need. Now what they do is they can't, like, take their foot off the pedal. There is Chrono available, and they don't have Curse for a little bit, but, I think they can't just go and rest on their laurels right here. I gotta keep things going. This Wraith King is strong. The Radiance build meant they were snoozing for about 10 minutes, but as we can see, this hero clicks. And Pudge has... I mean, like, 17 armor sounds like a lot, especially thanks to, like, the tower thing. But let's see here. Yeah, he's got 10 armor. That's... nothing. Razor has like 11 base armor. Tusk has 10 armor. Zeus has 7. Like, this Wraith King, like, it's not enough. This hero always dies to physical damage. Like, that's his thing. He's like a magic sponge. You can soak it up, dish it out as well. Down bottom, they're gonna find the Dawnbreaker Snowball Forward, but actually has the Starbreaker Shard. Stun still connects regardless though. But, so, I think this is kind of where Peenix Pals are maybe a little bit lost. I think now they don't necessarily need to play down here as much. I think they have, like, control of this area and they can move back here if needed. But they can, like, shove the wave in and, like, take the farm. But you can't really threaten next to a tier 3. There's so many TP points or crack homies here that it's very difficult to make plays on a support D-pushing. What you want is a wave... Whoop. Potential fight up top. Wraith King does have the ult available, but will they scout him out? He's gonna juke to the other side. They don't actually see him. Just on the very edge of vision, he walks away.
That was not wise.
Oh. Axe lag. But basically what I was saying is that you want these, like, waves pushing in, but you don't really want to have to, like, expend a hero down here. Sick. Generally, like, I guess, like, if Peenix Pals had, like, the Dawnbreaker, you'd have the Dawn down here, like, farming this entire part of the map and shoving this out, and then the rest of your team playing top. Goddamn. Sun bringing out the big flame right here. Calling Rusty a liberal. Now that's something that'll get him mad. But neutral items, haven't really talked about those. They got the Philly on the Lime. Always a nice pickup. Tumbler's Toy, my favorite item for the Tusk. It's pretty clutch, this game. I think the Fey Grenade's kind of cool. Because if you can, like, get it onto Axe, it means he can't, like, Blink initiate for a while. That's the only reason I think I might keep it. Because it's 7 seconds where you cancel the Blink. It's actually, like, basically, like, tossing, like, a mini Ignite on someone. Okay, they're both G. I was like, trying to figure out what the heck was going on, but I'm sure one of the teams is about to run into each other right here. They're gonna find the whoa, they actually just go for the Dawnbreaker right here. Can they get the punch up in here? They can, but now somebody coming in with the counter initiation. They're gonna get the call into both of here, but great curse coming out. Holy shit, and they actually hook him in. Oh, the curse is now gonna do some extra damage, and now Luing is only gonna get solo chrono onto the Wyvern right here. That's not the play. The Wyvern's already used his spells. And now the stun coming up, the BKB immediately from the Void, but they've got the stun off onto the Wraith King right here. He's trying to lifesteal up through the damage of the Rot over here, and he may be able to do it in time if he gets another lifesteal, but he's not able to get it. But Hungry Peenix, the true carry of the moment, has shown up. but they're still gonna lose a 2v3 here, unfortunately. So they will have to back away unless the line can find more. Peenix Pals do have a ward here, so they are playing with eyes in the sky. That was some suboptimal spell usage from the crack homies, but they still managed to pull out ahead in that fight there. The lead is staying the same in terms of network. Oh my god, this Pudge ult is so loud. But I think that okay, 70 disconnected again. Just as I was about to praise him, that call there was huge. Like catching the 2 heroes, very epic, and it was set up by that great lion stun, as well. That really made that work. And honestly, the hook wasn't actually the worst if we think about it. The axe did end up dying, in the end, to the Razor. But, it allowed them to, reset the fight in their favor. I think if Peenix Pals backed away, it would have been, okay. It would have just been neutral. But the fact that they kept going on the Wraith King made that hook, way stronger. So, a little weird interaction there that ended up kind of beneficial for crack homies. AFA Void. Oh boy. Stopwatch running. They do have the blink on Tusk. That's the thing. It's just right now, because the Wraith King win for that build, they don't really have ways to start fights that easily. He doesn't have a Deso Blink at this point, which he would have because Radiance costs 5,000 gold. So, definitely would have been there. This hero farms really, really quickly regardless. The Skeleton's pushing out the waves, you farming the jungle. And also this, I don't know, the builds just seem kind of odd. I think Hungry Phoenix is the only one going for this traditional straightforward build, which is perfectly acceptable in this game. Ashiva's next would be great after the refresher. And the blink is conventional on the Tusk, but they're having trouble starting the fight because they can't start a fight with Curse. That's just not on the table. So it's all on this Tusk, but I think the Snowball has to be secondary stun. The Punch has to be the initiation, because the Snowball is just, I think it's too strong to have it as a chasing spell. Yeah. Oh, interesting conversation. Chat, feel free to join it when the question comes around to you. Oh my god.
Axe likes this very much.
Shout out to Sun for always asking the right questions. What are we waiting for again? Oh, Peenix Pals, I guess. This is technically still Crack Homie's pause. Maybe they were just a little confused. I don't know. But at least the BKB reveal from Void went kind of okay. The Chrono wasn't the great, but oh wait, there we go. Yeah, they realized whatever. I think both teams were a little confused when going pause, but, there we go. I think everyone's exhausted their 666 voice lines. I mean, Zeus hasn't died apart from those 2 parts in mid. So Eroc's still doing well. We'll have the Ag soon, which will help these team fights a lot more. I'm curious what's built next. What do people generally go on Zeus these days? Maybe an Octarine refresher type stuff. I guess Eroc never just doesn't plan to be in fights close enough to use E-Blade, so like that's why I decided to go for the Kai Assange, but guess maybe a little bit of status res as well to like not die. But I mean, if you're gone on, you're just dead. Like if you get chronoed and your wyvern's not there, there's like no way out. So I don't know. The 8K players in chat can tell me if the Kai Assange is better than the E-Blade this game. But now that Zeus has been used, they're gonna go into Roche. Peenix Pals does not exactly have an idea this is going on, but the crack homies do know that Peenix Pals is sniffing it out. They're gonna see that Roche is not in the pit. The hook not gonna hit. So looks like Roche will live on half health for now. The Sun will heal up to full. One for the Eternal Shroud. I think maybe a BKB will next. Oh, there's a punch mid. I honestly don't know what that was for. Maybe it was just to establish dominance, because there was literally no heroes nearby. But honestly, one of the advantages here for crack homies is the fact that they oh, Axe. Got a call off onto the Tusk right here. The Finger's gonna come out as well. Got a nice Cold Embrace to delay it up a little bit longer. Or maybe it's just gonna give Sun a Fleshy. Oh, they've got a Chrono. Off onto the Razor right here. This is a ton of damage coming up with the Curse. Finally there to slow down the, what's this called? The Faceless Void. He has no Chrono left, but they're gonna have the BKB out. Now the call. Off onto the Wraithing right here. Another Cold Embrace coming out, healing him up, but I don't know if that's exactly the play. Not the hook forward. Sun gets another one off onto Rusty right here, but the damage, it's huge. Plus the slow as well. The time dilation comes out, and now E-Rock, he doesn't have a jump available. He's gonna get slowed up, stunned down, and mashed by that hammer right there. And now Luing is looking for more. Is he gonna catch him? 70 maybe? Does he have the vision? He doesn't. So they're just gonna settle for this mid tower that was somehow still alive on like one hit. And they should get Roche as well. Yeah, that was an interesting choke point to fight into there for Peenix Pals. It was a decent chrono, nice curse follow-up, but they kind of win. And I think I hate to claim, but I think Rusty kind of griefed that with the Cold Embrace there. The Wraith King pretty much lost life number one. Actually lost both lives because he doesn't have mana. He just fed there for no reason, and Sun got a really nice hook off, bringing more heroes into the fold there. Very cool, very cool. Now Void has the Mjolnir done, going for the Daedalus, going full damage, thanks to that BKB. So, doesn't have anything to worry about there. Is going to get disarmed by a creep. Remember to always hit this weird creep with the white thing on his back first, otherwise you'll get disarmed. And Peenix still not close enough to this refresher, right? We're getting a slightly kind of slow refresher timing. The Tusk might just get caught out from 70 here. Yeah, it's gonna get caught in the wave. 70 actually does have a Blast Rig. That's a little counterintuitive for an axe, but sure. But Sun's gonna get another Fleshy stack. Another Finger stack goes the way of the Lion. Gonna go place a very nice ward there. I don't think that was scouted out from Peenix Pals. Very cool indeed. And it looks like they'll tickle high ground a little bit. See what they can do. They've got the Aegis, they've got BKB. I would like it if the Void's team was a little bit closer. I think that would be cool, but internet issues. Yeah, bugs out because internet problem, so Rusty's standing in. Iraq though has the Nimbus hanging out on bottom, doing the work of pushing the lanes out. They do have Hungry Phoenix down here. I don't exactly know what they're doing showing 2 cores this far up, because that means that 70 is going to feel pretty fine going in, and another hook from Sun. There's another Fleshy on the big large Pudge, man. Imagine if Pudges modeled up larger with each Fleshy stack. I don't know who Dipsy the Stick is, but they are not happy with the tips coming out.
这波不亏，666，这波不亏，666。
Peenix Palace. Oh my god, bro. No.
That was not.
That's not the best chrono I've ever seen. Oh my god, massive crit coming out. They're gonna lose the void almost immediately. Jeez. He does have that BKB coming out though, so we'll have to pop that to get away. We'll use the time dilation as well. Hungry Phoenix slowed up thanks to those 2 spells being used. And that's a perfect hold from Peenix. I think they're gonna want a little more since they do have the refresher, but okay. Another pause. The crack homies apparently spent too much on crack and not enough on internet. Because their players are dropping like flies. But they do need to go into full retreat mode. Because, I mean, Peenix Palace, again, their jump is kind of meh. The Blink Dagger, though, is pretty cool from the Wraith King man.
走好不送。
这波不亏，666。
But, Rusty started to stop. They actually do see these 3 heroes over here. How do they see them? Oh wait, never mind. I was on the wrong view. Okay. Yeah, they don't see any of the heroes here, so it'll be a little spooky chasing. The other side is the crack homies see these heroes thanks to this ward. That's why. Yeah. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Looks like they'll just look to get their jungle back. Maybe their top set will live to see another day. They're gonna smoke on Tusk, but it looks like Wraith King. Okay. Now there looks like they're on the same plan. If they catch the void here, this could be very good. Hopefully they go into the triangle. It looks like they're gonna walk the other way to where they have vision. Oh, they actually just... What the frick? I didn't even know they saw the axe right there, but they're gonna catch 70. A beautiful hook away from Sun. But they will catch a Dawnbreaker as an extra prize, though, so... They still get some food regardless. But... That's a Parantingus hook for sure. I guess 5 minutes ago, Sun also had a really good hook. That's kind of funny. But they will knock on this tier 2 right here and knock it down kind of quickly. 70 actually does have an illusion here cutting the wave. Now that's a cool play. Hook onto the Wraith King plus the blink backwards. Now they're going to try and bring the hero further in, but nice cold embrace to make sure he doesn't go any further into the tier 4s. But his mana is getting sucked here. Does have shard though, so doesn't have too much to worry about. Will now churn onto the melee ranks. Wraith King now out of mana, and also slowed down a little bit. The blaster gonna come on again, but the heal. They're gonna get the snowball forward onto Sun right here. He's caught in the Nimbus as well, so he's gonna get stunned up here. He has no chance of popping the ult. He's gonna use the Eternal Shard, but he will go down here. And now, Gauntney turning off onto 70 right here. There's no BKB available, so he's just gonna go down now. Luangus going in, manages to heal some stuff back there. Oh, the Force Staff, it's not enough to get him away from the line. He's gonna walk back into the curse and take down his own teammate. Oh, but great wave cutting from 70 will save them a little bit of time, but it's not gonna be enough. The Wraith King still has another life available as well, so they're not feeling threatened at all on Peenix Palace. Tusk getting his kicks back in. Oh, Aceless Void. What you doing right here? He's gonna get stunned up in the crit. They're gonna have the damage to take him down. Oh man. That's a buyback from 70 here, but the Axe can't hold this by himself. Celestial Hammer forward, but it's not gonna do anything in terms of cutting creeps because there actually are no creeps here. I swear I saw TP back. Oh, it's a Tusk. Okay. Yeah. Spray's gonna come out from 70, but I think they resigned themselves to the fact that these racks are gonna go down, so... Gonna get a few slows onto the Wraith King, but... I wonder if building kills count for Battle Hunger. It says unit. I bet buildings count as units. I don't know. But as we can see, this game is going very much in the favor of Peenix Palace right now. And this is the thing, their draft is very, very straightforward. Literally just hit heroes. Like, click them. That's it. That's literally it. Like, meanwhile, like, they don't have, like, a straightforward initiation, but, like, when they get a hero in range and they're able to punch them up into the air like that, it's like super value. It's such a simple game plan. Meanwhile, like Axe Call is much harder of like a jump spell. Like he's a better like hero that'll jump earlier on in the game because he naturally gets that dagger faster. But Call is just not as easy to execute as Wraith King Blink Stun or Tusk Click a hero. Like it just isn't the thing. And quite honestly, I think this Pudge hero, like, I personally think it's just a grief. Like, this hero just does not offer anything, but we'll see. If Crack Homies can make a hold right here under their excellent ward, they're gonna get hooked onto the Tusk right here. I really hope someone says, wow, you're so good here, because that would be hilarious. But it looks like a team fight's gonna happen right here. Gottny is gonna be hexed up. The slows, the stuns as well. So they're gonna be a breakaway, except 70 did not get the memo, and now they're gonna go into Hungry Peenix right here, but he doesn't have the BKB up in time. He's gonna get the Shiva's Guard coming out as well, but now, Wolf, Ethan is spotted bothered. He hasn't caught the memo as well, but they caught the Raking on the other side, and Rusty with a huge curse off onto the Pudge right here. The Rod's still coming in terms of damage, but the lifesteal, it's gonna come away from Gottny, and now, Moingus gonna try and pick kill. He's gonna get it onto E-Rock right here, but the physical damage, holy shit, Hungry Peenix is able to take him down with the Eye of the Storm right there. 70 is gonna get a taunt on inside, but this Wraith King, he still has a life left. There's gonna be a buyback coming out from the Void, but now Gottny's gonna come in. There's gonna be a finger off onto, what the heck was that? Rusty's gonna go down to the finger, but Hungry Peenix again, standing strong, killing off the enemy carry, forcing a buyback. This Eye of the Storm is not something you can mess around with. I mean, he has the talent as well. This thing reduces 1 armor for every hit, and look at how fast it's hitting. Like, this Void just got owned. And now they're even further down. That buyback from Void, making it that this Satanic is very far away here. That Chrono was... I don't think he actually killed anyone. No, you got E-Rock in the Chrono. Okay, there we go. So he did get someone, but he forgot that Razor does quite a lot of physical damage through BKB, so... I'm honestly not... They have to get, like, the best Chrono, I think, of their lives here to hold, or they need to burst the Razor, but they don't exactly have their burst heroes all on the same page there. Like, the disengage here was really good from these 3 heroes, the way they, like, split. I think they could have, like, backed up a little bit to here and then, like, re-engage once they were all under vision, but, they're just a little not on the same page for the Crack Homies, unfortunately. I'm not behind by 5 minutes. That's not how it works. They are looking for hoping for a row spawn, but it's going to be 30 seconds, so not in the duration of this DD right here. But they still have relative dominance over this area on Peenix. I swear, did a bug bite me on my lip? Man. As you can see, this is more of a casual cast, but Peenix now going for the Scotty, very nice item versus the heroes that are in this game right now. I believe Void Q counts as healing, so, I think? I'm pretty sure it's reduced by Scotty and Shiva's regardless, and Spirit Vessel. I'm like 90% sure. Oh my god, Tusk is going, not gonna catch anyone there. Nice blink away from 70, and he's gonna Angry Punch a creep. They actually don't have any vision on this high ground. Neither team has, like, vision across the river here, so it's gonna be a little spooky. Peenix Pals is aware that Roche is alive and well, though, ready to die once more. 70? You just walked under a ward, my good friend. We'll blink away, though, in time, again, dodging it out. Perhaps they get the Faceless Void here, though. No blink available. There is an Axe. Oh my god, that's an ambitious snowball. I honestly have no idea what the goal of that was, but Tusk potentially might die here. Nice blaster plus a blink coming in from 70. Can they get the follow-up stun here from Dawnbreaker? They won't. Hungry Peenix will be able to get the ult off in time. and won't get stunned up by Wolf here. On the other side, the overwhelming blink from Wraith King is able to get the kill. They're gonna get the buyback, and now the ult on the backlines. It's only onto the Wyvern though. They didn't even get E-Rock here, but they did get Hungry Peenix. He actually walked back into the Chronosphere, and he will be going down here. Now 70 going through, gonna get the call onto the Wraith King right here. He's gonna run out of his first life pretty darn soon here. There's gonna be the damage coming out from Sun, but perhaps the turn. He's missing. He's not able to get the hit off onto this touch here, and a huge long-range stun from Protingus is gonna get the hit off onto E-Rock as well. The slows are quite a bit of physical damage again from Wraith King. Cannot be denied. The stun coming out the heal. They need a stun. They need to cancel this. Remember, right now or never. Now, come back into the game with the buyback. A nice hook away from Sun as well. The heals, they're keeping him alive for a little bit longer, but the damage, the lifesteal, it's not enough. He's not able to survive through. And this Void is just long gone, not willing to fight in this fight any longer. And it looks like Roche is gonna go to Peenix Palace. They did commit 3 buybacks for that fight, but it's definitely worth it if you can get Roche. For sure. He did have the big bubble there, but it just barely didn't hit E-Rock. Peenix walking back into that was huge, but this Roche falling is going to be very difficult for them to do. What shard? Shard? Hello? I'm just going to get the shard. Who doesn't have the shard? It's literally just Razor and Tusk. You definitely give it to Tusk. The slow on Ice Shards is pretty cool, especially since Ice Shards is being used as this, like, initiation tool. Yeah. I mean, Razor Shard is just ass cheeks, so there's that. TP's back from Crack Homies, but oh my lord. Kick back. Tusk, you bought back, my good friend. What exactly are you doing this deep into the base? Maybe he's just baiting something out. His Great Key's coming in. They're gonna get the curse as well. That may have been a tiny bit of a grief that it actually allows this Void to heal up a little bit more. But oh my god, Sun's gonna go forward, gonna get the ult off onto Hungry Peenix right here. He doesn't have the BKB up in time, so they're actually gonna be able to get rid of the Razor here on the left side of the side. That is life number 1. He does have BKB for it, and Luing gets in the back lines, just takes out Rusty. Now the BKB gonna get used from Hungry Peenix here. There is no ult available on Pudge just yet. The hook is gonna be off the mark, just only gonna hit the creep. So they're able to hold. We had Chrono there, maybe looking for it, but doesn't want another Chrono fiasco like in the enemy base again. Hello there, Ice Priya. Good to see a first-time viewer. They're gonna smoke up on these 3 heroes here, see if they can find someone. I think this is definitely the play. There's no Aegis. They know that buybacks were expended on the side of Peenix Pals, so as we can see, there's only 4 buybacks in play right now. Pudge gonna get an Ivis rune. The creeps did not see him, so he's fine. They will get slowed down and destroyed by this rot here. Oh, they found someone. They found Hungry Peenix. They're gonna use the ult coming out here. The Chrono line actually walks into the stun right here, but gets the follow-up hacks. 70 is gonna call the ground, but that's okay. But now Void, the Wingus, the heals. Oh, it's not enough. Oh no, they've lost their Void here with no buyback. And Tusk again coming in with the all chat. I honestly don't know why this Tusk is so mad. You got tipped once, dude. Like, calm down. They do lose Void, so that's gonna be basically all of the Crack Homies' momentum. Oh, jeez. All the momentum for them is gonna be kind of crushed here, but the good news is they did get Hungry Peenix for that. So it isn't gonna be like completely easy for the Peenix Pals to walk up this high ground. As we can see, they're taking it a little slow. The tip comes out. Oh my god. I thought this match might be a little spicy, but I was expecting more of like the post-game chat to be spicier than actually the in-game chat, not gonna lie, but... Scouting Zeusol. Let's see, let's take an item check right here. So we've got the AC Overwhelming done. We've seen the Overwhelming in play quite a bit from the Wraith King, going for the Ags. Let's say next. Very cool item. Keep the team alive for a little bit longer.
Chill, baby.
Hungry Phoenix Toxic has his own
这波不
team
这波不
muted.
亏，这波不亏
，check
666
out the other stuff here. Oh
这波
god.
不亏666，这波不亏666。
Ags. We see the BKB on Dawn. I think that's a fresh pickup. Yeah, 9 seconds. BKB on Axe, 6 seconds now. Void, we saw the Satanic. We heard that here. Lion's got the Force Blink. Hungry Phoenix, we've seen the Refresher. Still kind of far away from the Scotty, thanks to that buyback. Haven't seen the kick coming out from Tusk just yet. Been doing a little bit of feeding action, but E-Rock does have a... Ooh, something's happening mid. Are they going to get a catch here in time? Looks like the Tusk is going to get stunned up again, unable to get the pick off now. The heal's coming out from the Dawnbreaker. Solar Guardian are going to keep these heroes alive. Also, the Lion did get swallowed up here by the Pudge. That is not, honestly, the optimal target. Luingus looking for someone here, but he's actually just going to get picked away. He's not going to get taken out here. Now, Proting is able to force staff up to the high ground. Another Refresher coming out from Peenix. The Raider looking to find on this high ground right here. 70 not able to break into this fight, though. Wolf has used the BKB. We'll have to walk up at the high ground, and somehow no one dies. Chrono is not used, so the big spells from Krakomies left unused here. Meanwhile, the Wraith King did pop ults. Phoenix did use Refresher ult, still has the other BKB though, so again, have to be a little careful. I don't think they feel super comfortable enough to smoke right here. Love the blink pickup from Wolf. Great item for this game. Holy, Tingus is going insane right here. The snowball's just going to go onto the creep wave right here, but the shards going to slow him down a little bit, make it a little bit harder, but now Luingus going to get the time dilation off. What are they going to do here? Are they going to look for a play? They have literally no vision in the area, so it's difficult for the Krakomies to just walk up this high ground. And Wraith King, meanwhile, is really close to Axe. He needs a lot more gold, though, to buy it with buyback, so it will not be coming out just yet. Oh, Axe's courier is actually dead. I think I went to the secret shop and took a tumble on the way, so... BKB is available for the Pudge, though. Saw usage of it before. Going back for the Daedalus on the Void. This is such an interesting game. Both teams are, I feel like, a little bit throwing back and forth, but right now Peenix Palace just has like an undeniable gold and XP lead, as we can see. They just need to get the right pick, and they need to play around these buybacks correctly. I think like the next 30 seconds is their like go time, because they'll have their buybacks up. There'll still be a little bit of time where the Pudge doesn't have buy. Right now Krakomies are just dewarding here. And there's no Roche for just a little bit, so they should be fine. The tip's coming out because he missed a hook. How dare he miss a hook on Pudge? That's criminal. He's going to get punched up into the air, caught in the Nimbus as well. But he actually just can't get through the shards here. He's trying to ult Hungry Phoenix, but he can't. He's looking for a way to get it, but he's been kicked over the Chrono, the giant ball. They're going to be able to take out Hungry Phoenix unless they can. The Cold Embrace. Rusty with a huge save here, plus the follow-up curse as well. Oh my god, Rusty carrying this fight single-handedly. They're going to get the catch off onto the Void right here, but Tarantigus is going to hook him, going to swallow him, going to heal him. And now the Wraith King looking for another target. Luingus is going to go in, but he's just going to die to the Zeus ult. That's not the play right there. You need to get away. So they're dead here. No buyback on the Pudge. Can they get the catch onto Dawn? The blink away just in time from Wolf. We'll get him to the high ground, get him to safety, and to defend just for another day. But again, second Void buyback used in this game here. Meanwhile, Peenix Pals pretty much have all of theirs available except for Tusk. Rusty pulling out the big plays there on that Chrono, holding the curse for so long, honestly. Oh, punch, kick backwards. They're gonna catch the poor Lion. He's gonna go extinct here under the tier 4s, or rather past the tier 4s, and 70? Wait, well, 70 died. I have literally no idea where that happened, but the punch up into the air. Oh, the Void. He's gonna get healed up a little bit longer thanks to that Solar Guardian coming through, the damage coming through, plus the call. It's a great call with the ult. Oh, he misses the Culling Blade by just a few. life points right there, and now he's blocked in by some creeps. He's gonna potentially die back here on the side of 70. He's getting slowed up, getting destroyed by the magical damage from E-Rock, and now Hungry Peenix in with the BKB, looking for something here, gonna pop the refresher as well, but the throne, it's falling. The siege creeps are effective base givers, and Peenix pals are gonna take game number 1. Tusk still going full toxic mode right here. Not sure what that's about, but some great plays from Rusty there at the end of that fight. Keeping his Hungry Phoenix player alive. Excellent curse as well, making up for any early game shenanigans he might have pulled off. And oof, look at that Wraith King network, just skyrocket. This is what happens when you don't have to buy back multiple times in a game. Who would have known? Because, like, Volley was doing pretty decently. I think that was the first buyback, right? Or unless that was the first buyback, I think. Yeah. It was somewhere there. And then that was the second buyback. Honestly, it's a little bit of, like, a messy game back and forth. Not the cleanest for, like, a game 1 for either of these teams here, but... it still shows potential. I think the crack homies need to draft a little less Mimi. I think Pudge is like kind of cool, but I think you just need to put him on like Void Spirit to own the game. I think this hero is just kind of neutered by stuns and silences. Like the Tusk didn't even do much saving, but it was still difficult to like get like a full duration ult off if any of the heroes were still alive and doing things. And like no team really bought like any auras that would have been super valuable. Like no drums, no wraith pack, nothing to that effect. So we aren't even seeing like these super like high level items coming into play here. So there's a lot of potential for the rest of the games in these series. It is a best of 3 after all, so neither team can really get too cocky here or get settled into their chairs. They really gotta keep on their toes for this series, and I hope you all stick around to see the rest of it.
Raise your weapon, sing a song, or
Alright, everyone, we're back. We're back for game number 2 of the best of 3 series of Peenix Pals versus Crack Homies. As you've seen, Peenix Pals are up 1 game right here. We'll see if they can actually pull. Crack Homies can kind of pull it back for game 2. Maybe take this to a best of 3. It would be kind of disappointing to see these teams. Either of them getting 2-0'd. I think they're relatively strong teams, both of them. So, kind of hoping they manage to pull it together. I hope they maybe draft a little cleaner, but I think it is their style to just draft weird stuff and win with it, so... Can't exactly blame them, you know?
It is Radiant's man.
They are going to ban out the Razor, though. I think that is definitely worthy of a ban. Definitely a very big Hungry Phoenix hero, and he played quite well, I think, that game. Probably the most, like, consistently not throwy player that game, so... Which is really great. I think that's, like, the Hungry Phoenix style, you know? He's not, like, the flashy stuff laner, but he's like a rock, you know? A very stable player to, like, base your... I wouldn't say, like, the game is, like, based around him, because that's, again, he's not, like, one of those, like, flashy attention-seeking offlaners. But he's kind of there as, like, a foundation for his team, so it's kind of cool to see. It's a little bit of, like, an older style, honestly. Now we have all, like, the Amars, the ones that are, like, doing weird shit, playing, like, Viper offlane. Oh. Quick Marcy pickup. Let's see if Peenix decides to take the Dawn. Interestingly enough, Marcy was completely uncontested game 1, which is kind of curious. The hero's mostly been banned for a lot of the other series. So, yeah.
Face the light.
Oh, they go for the Dawn. Yep. That hero, very, very contested, so they're gonna get it. I could literally pair this with any hero, put it anywhere, and it would be fine. They're gonna go for the Wyvern again, so... I'm gonna assume this Dawn is most probably core, since picking both supports early is kinda cringe. So...
10 seconds.
It would be just a little odd, I think, to do so, but, you know. You can always flex this hero, the wonder of Dawnbreaker. The ability to just be played anywhere. Let's see, what do they want? They want the Night Stalker. Very good hero against the Winter Wyvern. I think it takes a very good Wyvern player to play into Night Stalker. And not saying Rusty isn't, of course, but playing into Night Stalker is just like a very different kind of beast to deal with. The bans for Alk again. Nobody wants it available. They're gonna ban out the PA. Kind of interesting. I would think that maybe like a Monkey King type hero or like an Ursa would be more hotly contested rather than the PA. I'm curious as to why exactly they've put it high up on their list of heroes to ban. Could be for any reason. Timber again gonna get removed. Definitely the respect being shown to Peenix here. Don't want any of his signature heroes being played in this game. No, sir. The Necro's gonna be banned out. The little anti-healing fella, so... be present in this game. They've got, what, 2 more bans left. I mean, I think from game 1, they kind of dealt with the most, like, annoying thing. I think maybe they, like, banned Zeus last phase, but I don't think they need to get rid of it here. I doubt Peenix Pals would pick a Zeus here. I mean, they could. They do have 18 again. I honestly did not pay attention to the toss this time around, so I don't remember who went for the what is it called?
5 seconds.
Like who chose like first pick or whatever. But yeah. Taking a little time to figure out this band. Let's see what they want to decide here. I think for both teams they just need a little, or at least not. I can't say both teams. But I think crack companies just need some simpler shit. Just put Sun on like a spirit. Have him do flashy things. Pudge just isn't like that flashy of a hero. It's like the hooks are cool and he got some really good hooks off, but like I think Void Spirit is like the perfect example of a hero that I would put on Sun here, so yeah. Revamp lost all his points XD. Peenix Pals were really thinking for this pick. I mean, I think the Night Stalker throws a few wrenches in their plans, but okay, they're gonna go back for the Tusk. I can't say I was too impressed by the Tusk play, but I think the hero is strong and always like a relatively good pick, I think.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Yeah. Revamp Shan beef in chat.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Okay, they've got a little anti-healing of their own to go around here. This does mean that Mercy is 4, 5?
10 seconds.
I don't know exactly where this
5 seconds.
Mercy is
remain.
exactly gonna go, but I guess it's okay with the stunned. I'm not the largest fan of the two heroes together, but I think it's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's fine. It's fine. They're gonna go for the Dusa instant sniper here, the classic hero that's good into Dusa. So
10 seconds. 5
So both here, well, I mean, they could put this as a safe lane sniper. I kind of hope they do. I think putting Sun on sniper is, ugh. I got my auto mods telling me the message is being held for aggression. Revamp says I'll kill you. I think I'll allow it. Might as well.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Juicy Panda on top with the points. Let's go. As I was saying before I got so rudely distracted by Revamp in chat, I would prefer this sniper to be safe lane. I think it does okay against Night Stalker early on. It kind of gets, well, depends on what hero is in Night Stalker's lane. I think if the sniper is safe lane, I think you definitely put the Marcy with the Night Stalker. I think AD2L is kind of weak, but I think you just clown on the sniper all day long. And I think Dawnbreaker Tusk is just a brutal lane regardless. So I think you just do your best, put this, like, make stacks for the Dusa, have her get out of there as soon as possible. And Peenix Spouse would obviously have to do the same thing with the sniper. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I, for some reason, was thinking that top was crack homies, because last game was that way. But only for the sniper pick. I think for these Peenix files, it doesn't matter as much where they put the sniper. For crack homies, I think it does. I think Sun should not be playing this Deuce. Sorry, I was just like
5
way
seconds
confused there.
remain.
But I think Sun should not be playing this Deuce. I think they give him something active, something jump, something flashy. The Clockworks banned out, that's funny. That does fit all the criteria. The Voids were banned as well, so Peenix spells clearly did their homework. I honestly don't know what else is in the pool. There's no Ember. There's a Storm available. What heroes exist in Dota 2? It's the age-old thing, will I just forget what heroes exist? Maybe like a Quap? A Quap, yeah. It's not the greatest Quap game, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like a Sand King? Get on top of the sniper, burst him down. Magnus, perhaps. All jump heroes with some sort of damage and stun.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Okay. Yeah. That's
走
pick.
好不送，走好不送。
That is certainly a pick. I think we're gonna see a mid Spirit Breaker
10
here.
seconds remain.
I think that is the play that is coming out.
5 seconds.
I don't exactly know how Headshot interacts with Charge off the top of my head. I don't think it cancels it. I think it like mini stops it. But I think regardless, Spirit Breaker will be building Shadow Blade. Oh, revamp. I think Peenix Spells literally just picks like any good carry here, and they're like fine. With a stun, preferably. I would love a stun. I think PL's kind of old suspect. AM also suspect with a sniper. Maybe a more active carry, unless the sniper is a carry, and then they just have like a plethora of mids to pick from. So, because I don't know where the sniper's going, I don't really know what they're gonna pick. I think I would prefer Erok on a mobile type hero, perchance a Leshrac. Okay, they're gonna pick. Jesus Christ.
Make the ultimate choice.
Oh my god, everyone's picking Pudge all the time, so it is gonna be a safe lane sniper. Looks like a pause 5 AA and a pause 4 Mercy, so they are gonna put this Night Stalker Mercy together. As I said, I think that is the correct choice to make. As that lane kind of just claps cheeks on the sniper, so... Can I get a Werber WoW counter? I'll do my best. I don't know if I can actually... Let me see if I can... Little text box. Oh god. Quick. Werber WoW.
10 seconds.
Oh, it's gonna be giant across the screen while I figure this
5
out.
seconds remain.
Oh god. This is why I do all of it off stream. Let me make that smaller. Okay, where do we want this? Over here. We'll put it there. I think that's about where the spot will be. He's trying to kill me. Oh, predictions! Let me start predictions. There we go. I'm on top of my game. Whew. Yeah, if you're so loaded, Sham, why aren't you highlighting every message, huh? Think about that. This is a really long strategy time, jeez. I swear, they're taking years to get their stuff together. I guess I didn't really discuss the ending draft. I kind of just talked about the Spirit Breaker pick and the fact that the Pudge pick is kind of cringe and weird. I honestly don't. Maybe the Pudge is. I don't think the Pudge is that good because there's an AA.
这波不亏，六六
I
六
think that's just
这
like
波
a
不亏
really
六
weak
六 六
sauce pick right there. Let me
这
adjust
波
the
这波不
Werber
亏
wow
六
real
六
quick.
六这波不亏
Most
六
important
六六
part. Yeah, yeah, we're looking good, right? Maybe I'll put it like directly above.
这波不亏六六六
There we
这
go.
波不亏
That sits
六六
nicely.
六
Oh wait, if someone buys more items though, it'll push it up. Oh, I have to put it here. Gosh darn it. Alright, they're gonna smoke up here. What the
Wonderful.
friendly whistle? Oh, wolf. Oh boy, doesn't have any spells right now, but great shards coming out from the Tusk here, but rebound away, will leap over the shards. The hook gonna get a catch off onto the Spirit Breaker. Haran Ting is potentially gonna feed First Blood for 2 games in a row. XD, son.
Lesson for you is never try.
Big tips coming out. Free TPs for my Spirit Breaker, who can also simply charge the lane as well. It was all part of the plan.
Will emerge victorious.
Looks like they're gonna be a 2-2 trade. Sniper's just gonna get an uncontested bottom. And it looks like there's gonna be a Tusk man here as well, potentially for a First Blood play on the Night Stalker. I mean, Sniper did use like all shrapnels, but they are cooling down, so they will be here pretty darn soon. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Pudge is kind of suspect, but you know, Night Stalker's terrible day vision will make sure that this Tusk hero is not spotted. And here they see him. Rusty is gonna pop the Q. They're gonna go off into 70 right here. They have the shards. He's gonna get caught out. He's actually gonna get walked out of the shrapnel pretty quickly, but nevertheless, this Night Stalker is going down. Oh, hello? Oh my god, someone's getting reported for that one. The salve does get cancelled though, so it's actually pretty darn value. Honestly, this could be better that the Night Stalker's here on low HP. I mean, if the salve wasn't used at all or a little lower, it would be nice, but at this moment, Sniper's getting pretty much uncontested farm here. It's 4, 5, and 3, farming under the wave. Rusty's basically solo zoning these 2 heroes, so there's no Underlord. It's banned, Thug Potato. Jeez, pay attention. God, you're not even playing the series. That's an interesting strategy. Can I just charge for the range creep? Huh. That's cool. Didn't really think of that when I was considering mid-Spirit Breaker. But I mean, both safe laners kind of function the exact same here. They're literally like the same hero in lane, basically, until Dusa gets more levels in Snake and can actually threaten. I think everyone just saw the Pudge pick. B-Rock gonna go for some... Oh, hook down. But actually ends up taking more damage. That's a value play right there, for sure. Gandhi's kind of far up here. Definitely not where you want to be on a Sniper. Literally under the tower, tanking some hits. But Rusty is not gonna get a pull off. So... but it doesn't exactly matter until this Marcy is level 2 and has the Dispose to work with the rebound, so the Sniper is kind of okay for now. And he's level 3, so he's got that level 2 in Shrapnel, so even if he does get jumped on, there's still a decent amount of damage threat. He's gonna pop it here, maybe shove out the wave. Let's pop another one. 70 kind of just walks around it. Wolf will take quite a bit of damage though for the attempted contest on this pull here. And it's still level 1, and that's kind of the thing. Wyvern offers a little more level 1 mid, E-Rock. I had in CS, but very low in HP here. Not exactly sure why Iraq is... I guess the rod is just keeping him low all the time, plus a charge every now and then from Sun. Oh, potential cancel here from Tusk. Looks like Hungry Phoenix is just gonna hold the wave here as well. And this Hungry Phoenix guy, cool offlaner. Down bottom, they'll finally get the kill they wanted on Night Stalker. Yeah, this Mercy being level 1 actually, I think, griefs their lane. There's actual kill potential during daytime for this Night Stalker Mercy lane versus Sniper. But it's so much harder now that Sniper has boots, has a Wraith Band, and this Wyvern's getting more levels here. They just have, like, no threat, and that's the problem. Up top, A getting a little bit low. They're gonna get the Cold Feet off on the Dipsy here. Werber, the Tusk, the WoW Tusk. Oh, the Salve? Actually, not gonna get cancelled here. Roting is not close enough to cancel that, and now Tusk potentially looking for a play. The Shard's gonna be just off the mark. Oh, Hungry Phoenix looking for a play, but Celestial Hammer not gonna do just enough damage, and now a Salve onto the Dusa. The nerf Salve, though, will not be giving her much HP to mess around with. Oh, both mids gonna get close to level 6. Oh, the Snowball coming in. Off onto Throtingus here, but caught in the Ice Shards right here. The Starbreaker will be enough to claim the kill. The Snake's bouncing. A little bit of counter damage, but this does mean Dusa needs to turn back to these creeps under the tower, though. Has to focus on the important things. Now it's at nighttime. The Night Stalker is level 4, but they're immediately going for the play here. They're gonna get the Dispose backwards, and Sniper just literally walks away because they're getting owned in the Shrapnel right here. Now 70. He's dead. There is a Spirit Breaker sprinting through, and they have no vision. He's about to get absolutely owned by this charge right here. And now the ult. Ooh. Not going to get used onto Rusty. He's just going to TP away in time. Go back in the mid lane. Lose very little in terms of creeps and XP. So nice play from Sun. And he has another TP available. All part of the plan. Oh, I actually don't know who followed because I have Werber WoW in the way, but oh, it's Revamp. Shout out to Revamp. I think so far, lanes going in the way of Peenix Palace. They're gonna get another guard block here. They're gonna get the Cold Feet off in time, but this damage, this Tusk Dawn lane is just too strong for them to deal with. The Dusa still is getting good farm, better than the Night Stalker, which everyone's getting better farm than the Night Stalker. He's actually getting owned by these headshot procs. It's actually kind of insane. That Shrapnel was kind of funny. Accidentally used it on himself there, but Pudge also has shown up top with an Invis rune, but I think was scouted by this ward here, as Dusa is so hidden under the trees. Yeah, he's gonna TP back to mid, realizes that it's not worth waiting. And Luingus will get that Obsword pop. I mean, so far, look at the CS for these heroes here. 51 for Iraq, pretty darn impressive. Shards coming through, plus the Celestial Hammer. The Snowball's still a little bit off the mark, but huge damage onto Luingus. Nice wand, though. Keeps him alive. Super value item on the Dusa hero. I think if that Snowball was timed perfectly, that was probably a kill. If the Tusk get the extra hits, there's going to be a charge down the bottom. Plus play, they finally get the kill off onto Gottney right here, but he gets the counter with the Shrapnel onto Wolf. But the nice charge in from Toron Tingus is gonna... Oh, up top. Both mid laners looking to make some plays right here. But the Spirit Breaker also gonna TP in as well. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana to deal with. Might just feed himself as Iraq is gonna turn with the Rot. Gonna get the hook forward as well. Hungry Phoenix. The bash. Oh my god. The snake. It's not enough. And now Iraqi's gonna be diving under the tower. But the Marcy is TPing in. He has to be just a little bit careful, taking a little bit of damage from the creeps. Wolf gonna jump forward, gonna dispose back. Does he have the ult? He doesn't. So Pudge will feed under the tower. Some nice gold going towards the Dusa here. And it looks like Sniper is rotated mid. Understands that it's a little freer now. And we'll push it out.
is under attack.
Night Stalker mostly recovered in terms of levels, still has to get up there in terms of CS. Closing in on Hungry Phoenix's Dawnbreaker mid though. Oh, whoops, that's not the button that I wanted to press. Sniper is perfectly fine as Hungry Phoenix has the ult, gonna pop it, gonna turn off onto this Marcy right here, getting peeps upon peeps in terms of headshots, the ult as well. But that was a bulldoze ult, so no chance of play. Rusty down bottom. He's gonna Cold Embrace and heal up quite a bit here. But they might just get the turn kill onto 70. Oh, Hungry Phoenix, he turns the wrong way. The final tower hit is not enough to get the heal. So they just can't net anything too good. And actually getting their mid tower kind of owned here. There's a Vanguard done on E-Rock, so he's able to tank these tower hits. The charge is going to come forward onto the sniper right here. He has no shrapnel charges available. The hook, oof, just off the mark. Wolf disposed backwards, but this Pudge is still really, really beefy. If you can get the Dismember as well onto a hero, it's not a whole lot they can do. It's pretty much up to Crack Homies to deny this interesting pause. Oh, A disconnected. There's a hook up in one, and Rusty does have most of the spells available. No ult, no mana for it. Tactical crash here. This does mean that there are two cores here in the mid lane. They are high CS, but Sniper hasn't really gone accelerated too much after dying that one time. Meanwhile, the Dusa is still getting some farm that she needs. Back to mid though. That's an insanely long stun. My god. Ooh, that's an interesting hook. XD. They will get rid of the ward though right away. And another TP mid from looks like 70. I can't say I agree with that, I'm not gonna lie. I think this Night Stalker doesn't really provide a lot here, and is immediately just walking away. I think they potentially thought that a larger engagement was going to happen, but they will not get that. Meanwhile, A is going to get this XG bottom, which Night Stalker definitely wants. That level 8 timing with the Crippling Fear is when this hero really starts to take off. 70 is also going for the Echo Saber build, so which I think is acceptable this game. Oh. Potential dispose back? Are they gonna... Nope. Just gonna tickle E-Rock a little bit, deny on the tower.
That was not wise.
E-Rock's looking for something.
Bountiful.
It's not gonna find anything though. It's just chilling here, taking up space. Meanwhile, Hungry Phoenix can go to the dangerous part of the map with that ult available. And it looks like Sniper's gone full triangle. And two supports are uncontested pushing top, which I don't think should happen. The problem is they don't really have any deep push heroes on the side of Crack Homies, so they can't really even like send a support up there. The Dusa's like, hey guys, somebody please come defend this tower. Charge mid though, they're gonna get the Dispose back as well. The Ice Blast is gonna come through, but it's actually gonna be off the mark because of the Dispose. And now the ult coming back onto Sun right here, plus a Starbreaker. The raw damage is enough to take out the Spirit Breaker. You're now 70 coming in with the Silence and the Void. Gonna get the turn kill off onto Sun, and it looks like Hungry Phoenix is gonna be the next one to fall as well. Snowball coming in, getting a little bit of a stun, plus a tag team onto Wolf. But it looks like the Tusk might be food for this Night Stalker as well. Potential triple kill incoming. 70 is officially back into the game on this Night Stalker. Two carries, doing their best, farming it up. Looks like both of them... Actually, Deuce's a little head in terms of the Dragonlance. I should have net worth up. But net worth wise, they are pretty much the same. Sniper wants that Dragonlance into BKB, Deuce wants the Dragonlance into Manta. Typical stuff, I expect we see a Shard soon from Sniper as well. Very nice versus Night Stalker, very nice versus Spirit Breaker. It is also a mini stun, so it does cancel charge, and cancels TPs, so a very valuable item to pick up here. E-Rock playing very far up mid again. I don't know if he's learned his lesson, because he can die to an Ice Blast plus more, or a nice Soccer ult, one of the two. Looks like the entirety of Peenix Palace is playing up top, looking for a Marcy. The Snowball is going to come in here, punch up into the air as well. The tag team a little bit late off the mark, but the Starbreaker plus the crit from Luminosity, plenty to get the kill. I do like the fact that Dusa has gone bottom. It's a little awkward with Night Stalker still being there as well, but honestly, Night Stalker can't really go anywhere else. But it is good that they're pushing out mid, but they will have to send someone or potentially fort for this top tower. It looks like they're going to choose to fort it, and they're going to use the Cold Embrace as well. Might have been better to use it on the Siege Creep, but the Siege Creep will live nonetheless. The Ice Blast, though, should be enough to clear out a little bit of that wave, maybe slow down this push. Actually, only Sniper was hit by that. Dawn was not. On the other side, they are looking for someone to catch. They find... Looks like no. There's a nice ward from the Crack Homies as well here that scouts out most of the Peenix Palace movement. Night Stalker ult. 70's going to pop it. He's immediately going to go for the Wyvern right here, so no chances of a curse coming out. Unless this Snowball comes out in time. Nice pull-ins and Snowball as well. The Dawn ult coming out as well. Starbreaker is going to take 70 down. They're going to lose their advantage in the nighttime, and they're going to lose the Marcy as well. Now, Torontic is charging through, going to get the stun off onto the Sniper right here, but I think he's bitten off a little more than he can chew. The slow coming out from the Splinter Blast. Does he have a charge up in 5 seconds? He's got the Phase Boots as well. The stun, excellent Snowball from Warber. Getting 2 kills there. Very good stuff there. I think earns the WoW, but he's not going to say it. And now they're going to get top tower. They killed 4 heroes for absolutely nothing, man. Excellent, excellent plays here from Peenix Palace. Now, a very quick tier 2 tower claim. They're able to get this outpost just 15 minutes in. And I think this is kind of the weakness of this Spirit Breaker hero. What plays exactly are you going to make on the map? I think Pudge makes plays better, honestly. Oh, potential charge onto Tusk. They are going to cancel it because they are going into vision here. They still have this ward available that scouts out the... Wait, what? Someone hit it. Okay, there we go. They forgot to finish off the ward that is actually in range of the outpost. But another cool ward placed down by Rusty. Oh, look at this guy. He's so good. The charge coming through onto E-Rock, actually, but they're just going to stop on the Wyvern right here. He's going to walk forward, give his life away. Make sure his Pudge lives on. It's actually mid-Pudge Slyman, because E-Rock is a mid player now, but... Down bottom, Echo Saber complete on the Hungry Phoenix. Shards forward, but this is a Spirit Breaker that you're going on, so it's a little bit difficult. Let's see. Yeah. For Crack Homies, it's kind of just making time for this Dusa, but again, they do have the better carry matchup with the Sniper, so it's like, can the Dusa be strong enough, but then also the Spirit Breaker be strong enough to, like, disrupt this Sniper, but then also the Night Stalker strong enough to, like, properly kill the supports? It's a little bit difficult, I think, to make things happen. E-Rock gonna get a Dismember off onto Wolf right here. There's a potential rebound onto the creeps, but he's so slow thanks to the Rot and Shrapnel. How much slow is that combined? 32%. And Shrapnel... 62% slow. Kinda ridiculous, honestly. Regen reduction as well. Huh. For some reason, I feel like I forgot about that. But Peenix Pals with some excellent vision in this Roche area are going to look to take this objective. It is a little bit slow despite having the tag team. Also, the Sniper is tanking quite a few hits. Nice Cold Embrace right there. This is a very, very early Roche for their team. Oh, Ice Blast coming through. Bonk. There is going to be a charge onto E-Rock as well, but they're not going to be able to get the Roche, but they might get the Pudge. Are they going to pop the ult for him yet? Oh, excellent curse from Rusty breaking up the fight, but it's actually not going to go too far. They're going to get the kill onto... Oh, nice hook from E-Rock. Actually gets the kill. What's the cold embrace as well? Rusty is actually a god on this Wyvern. And on the other side, they are going to lose the Aegis. The Sniper will go down here. They still have good vision thanks to the ult. The Medusa going to pop the Stone Gate's going to get the stun off onto the Tusk right here. But Gottney is going to get stunned up thanks to the Cold Feet. And Luing is going to be able to clean him up. Brought right into the waiting snaky arms of the Medusa. And now Tusk going to get taken down on the high ground right here. Looks like the best efforts of Peenix pals are in vain as they're able to get absolutely dismembered here in this Roche fight. A truly unfortunate series of events there for them, as they get the Aegis, immediately lose it, and then lose all 5 heroes.
Radiant should look to their middle tower. Radiant fortify their structures against attack.
I'm honestly a little at a loss. I think they had some good spell usage. The curse wasn't amazing because I think the bulldoze was there, but it was still like a nice break. E-Rock stayed alive really long. They got the kill onto the Spirit Breaker. Rusty played really well there with the heals and stuff like that, but Sniper just, I think, got a little too over-aggressive. Was for some reason on the right side of the fight while the rest of the team was just battling against this Night Stalker Spirit Breaker combo. And now Dusa has Manta going for the Scotty. Night Stalker lived through that fight as well, going for the BKB. It's actually pretty darn close to it. I think once a Halberd is picked up for Night Stalker, it's pretty much fine. He either has to kill the Wyvern or get on top of the Sniper. Those are the two, like, options here. And the Dusa kind of just with that Scotty can deal with the Dawnbreaker, can deal with the Tusk, can deal with the Pudge. All these strength heroes are gonna get kind of shredded. And Spirit Breaker actually, it just is 0-5, but has a little bit of impact with those stuns. So we'll see Sun becoming a little bit more useful here. Oh, Odin in chat flaming me for not being immortal. Thanks, Odin. Looks like both teams, though, they're gonna chill a little bit. Go for a farm game. They are pretty much even in net worth. Peenix trying to accelerate his own net worth right here. I'm honestly surprised he's that low, especially since he's 6 and 8. It's a little curious. I'm not gonna lie. I also love the backpack quelling blade. You know, you don't want the value. 8 damage against creeps to farm faster. Good stuff from my no longer divine player, Hungry Peenix. That's just sidekick the illusion, which is kind of funny. Get some extra damage, but we'll get cleaned up by the spells from Dawnbreaker, nevertheless. Sniper does have BKB, something else is on the courier, potentially Shard. Nope, TP scrolls. Actually, no Shard for Sniper just yet. Maybe he wants to get it from second Roche. They're confident that they can get it, perhaps. A little greedy. Blink Dagger's gonna get picked up for Werber here. I'm kind of sad. I added this Werber WoW counter, but no Werber WoWs just yet. I think we'll get one at the end of the game if Peenix Pals wins. E-Rock is invis killing himself here. I think he forgot that he doesn't have a hood, so he can't just keep Rot on forever. Yeah. Bonus damage from the Rot Axe does mean you do kill yourself faster if you're not using Flesh Heap, so you do have to be aware of that. Have to be a little bit careful. Oh, they're gonna get a nice scan off onto the Marcy here, but it is a little difficult for them to do anything. They do have the Tusk Blink. I would like to see them group in smoke. It seems like they are on the same page as me here. They don't need their Dawnbreaker to do it. There we go. There's a fake NS taunting over here, though. Oh, Wolf is going to break the smoke. They caught a glimpse of the Marcy, but it's not going to be enough. They actually managed to find the Dusa here on the high ground. That's definitely a more delicious pick if they can actually get it here. But instead, 70 is going to pop the ult on the other side of the fight. Who's he gone on? Looks like he's found Dawnbreaker here. Nice hook away from E-Rock, though, able to get Hungry Phoenix away. The Ice Blast is going to come through. It should actually connect onto Hungry Phoenix, and I think he might just die to the tick of the Ice Blast. Great Ice Blast coming through, and now 70 is giving them tons of vision that they need here. Rusty's going a little too far forward. He's going to get silenced up. Oh. Forgot that the NS ult was still in play. Got a little too... Oh, what is happening? There's charge through, punch up into the air from Tusk. I guess they didn't want to hard commit since Dark Ascension was ending, but...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
do so. We saw Scotty coming out in that fight, going for the Daedalus next, so getting more farm. Spirit Breaker has a Shadow Blade, I think going for Ags next, I would assume, because that's probably the item, you know? I didn't see Sniper do anything in that fight. I think Gauntney kind of just walked away as fast as his little sniper legs could take him. Looks like Chrysalis is going to be picked up, going for that Silver Edge. Nice pickup versus the heroes that are in the game. Snowball, okay, onto nothing. Hungry Phoenix might just be in a spot of bother right here. He's going to get stunned up, Ice Blast. The Q is going to buy himself a little bit of time, but the charge through from Sun is going to clean up the Dawnbreaker. Oh, Wolf going in. Almost got to dispose on someone there, but E-Rock again with some nice saving hooks, keeping his teammates alive for maybe a little bit longer. And I mean, just off of that Roche fight there, Peenix Files is just now just completely on the back foot. They're kind of struggling to make things happen. Their smoke didn't really come to fruition there. Their mid hero is incapable of making plays because it's a Pudge.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's really just on the burden for this Tusk. Like last game, what did they have? They had something else that could do stuff. I forget what it was. Let's see. Let me check real quick what they drafted last game. Oh, they had the Wraith King Blink. Yeah, I was like, I knew there was another hero with Blink that could follow up and was like stunning people and just critting them in the face. Like, the burden of initiation is just solely on Tusk this game. Dawnbreaker wants to get a Blink, but that's a little far off. The BKB is far more important this game. And mostly the ult's kind of just like a follow-up, so... Charge. Gonna smack into a lot of heroes here, but the Shadow Blade does mean that Sun will get away with it scot-free. They're gonna drop another sentry down, but... Oh, they dropped it at the same time. That's tragic. 70? They're smoked up. They're looking for the Spirit Breaker right here, and now the Sound's gonna go off onto the Dawnbreaker right here, and 70 immediately felines for Rusty here in the backlines. The Wyvern, he's trying to run away. The hook is gonna be off the mark, and here, the punch up into the air, onto the Spirit Breaker. No heroes have died just yet. The curse is gonna last for just a few seconds, but the Sadi, the hits are onto the Sniper right here. He's getting owned by the slow here. Now the silence again, preventing the Tusk from getting anything off, and now the Wing is the scariest here on the map here. Has shown up with all the damage in the world. The Chrysalis Scotty Manta combo. They've got nothing to contest this Dusa, and oh, Roche is up. They know. The crack homies might just get Roche here as well, and this game just gets infinitely harder for Peenix Pals. Yeah. The Sniper? No shard available. I think, honestly, Concussive Grenade gives you some distance from the Dusa. You still have to deal with the Night Stalker, so like that's why the Sniper pick's kinda meh. But the Scotty slow kinda just owns you. You're not able to really stand your ground and fight. You can't just hit headshot and hope for the best. It doesn't work out. Now Dusa's gonna have Aegis. Where are they gonna give the shard to? Honestly, give it to the... No, not Night Stalker, you can buy it. Give it to the AA, I think. I think AA, it would be super value. Canceling Blinks. Maybe the Spirit Breaker? Yeah, okay, they're gonna give it to Bara. Also a very good shard. The spell immunity plus the break. Strong against the Pudge. Also good against Sniper. Getting rid of Headshot. Not bad at all. There's a charge onto a Hungry Phoenix, but he will TP away. This is the kind of the counter of the Dawn split push. The Spirit Breaker being in the game makes it hard for any hero to show on the map. The Axe is also completed. So this hero now just clears waves. They do recognize that the Spirit Breaker's not there, so they might go for a play. They are smoked up. Who will they find? Looks like the smoke is going to break on Hungry Phoenix. They do have vision here. The Snowball. It's going to go straight onto the Night Stalker, but he's going to blink away. He's going to be fine. And on the other side of the fight, Hungry Phoenix is just getting owned by these two heroes right here. There's a charge onto E-Rock, so they have vision of this guy right here. He's going to get smacked here. All the Ice Blast coming through as well, plus the Silence. They're going to claim 2 kills. The Crack homies. They're getting their fix here in game 2, just picking up Peenix Palace heroes left and right. CDX. Does CDX do so? You mean Luingus? Sham's about to get a huge return on channel points here. If the game keeps going like this, it is a 16k net worth lead, so quite nice. Sniper did get out, so he did not die that time around, but Stusa still has Aegis for 3 more minutes, so they can either go for this top tower right here, or they can look to sneak a high ground, perhaps, but it looks like top tower is going to be the play, the safer play for sure. Sniper's kind of showing a little bit too far forward. Oh my god, the BKB is going to get popped, but the Ice Blast is going to come out, which means the Sniper's not going to heal much longer. 70 has to be a little bit careful, though. He's taken a little too much damage, and now Luingus on the back lines. I don't even realize he was right there, and Gottlieb's going to get absolutely shredded by the Scotty here. The crit is going to take him out in time. The Sniper's going to die. The BKB wasted the charge through from Sun as well, and Hungry Phoenix is going to follow the curse. Might get a kill off onto... I swear Sun walked back into that curse on purpose. I swear. Someone has to check that for me, but they are going to lose their Marcy, but definitely a worthwhile trade here. This Dawnbreaker has not had a lot of impact here in the mid-game, and honestly, it's because there's no hero to enable. I mean, Pudge has barely made plays, like 4 and 6. It seems fine, but this hero isn't really playing too far up on this map, making things happen. It's on this Tusk, but again, Tusk seems to favor like snowballing in, so Peenix Palace in a little bit of a rut here. Gonna have to dig themselves out of it if they want to end this game with a clean, end this series with a clean 2-0. Jeez. Continuous just bottles a regen and accidentally uses it right away. Perhaps not the play. They will claim bottom outpost though, and who's he charging? Cancel it. Okay. Honestly, Sniper's playing really far up for a Spirit Breaker game. That's honestly spooky with no vision. I mean, all you have is your creep waves coming out and this random ass war over here that still has yet to expire. Crack homies also don't have a whole lot of obs down themselves. There's interestingly a Silver Edge picked up. They are looking for someone. They are smoked up. They might just find some juicy targets. Hooks can be off the mark, so I think they know that something's up here. Tronticus is going to pop. The Bulldoze could potentially charge through all these heroes here. It's immediately just going to go to the other side of the map, leave his Marcy to die. It could have been a little bit hype to charge through those heroes, but he probably would have fed his life away, especially since there is detection available on at least, on literally just, oh, 2 heroes. Okay, Pudge has Dust. Cool, cool, cool. Aegis reclaimed. Oh my god, this Dusa has an Eagle Song into Swift Blink coming up. This hero is farmed. Oh, Sun. He's found himself a Hungry Phoenix, but doesn't want to go any further. Up top, they're looking for 70 right here. They're gonna have to stun off in time. There is a BKB available from this Night Stalker, so he's immediately just gonna pop it in turn, get the silence off in time. Eroc's gonna miss the hook, and now Luingus has shown up, will not walk into the curse, is gonna try and juke around it a little bit, but oh my god, Sun with a huge charge through the Ravage, owns Sniper. Gottney's gonna go down, barely knows what hit him there, and now they're running up to the high ground. E-Rock's gonna get stunned up, pushed back down into the waiting arms of Dusa. They've cleaned up all 5 heroes on the side of Krakowi's, and I think they can keep going. I think they're not scared of anything. Definitely not this Wyvern Pudge combo, for sure. They see the Pudge here. They've got a ward down, which cannot be contested. And they'll get rid of its other obs and the Sentry. Hello? Sentry? Fellas? Okay, they just fed their obs away for no reason at all, but that's fine because their Dusa is still the strongest hero on the map. Especially with this level 25 and sidekick from Marcy, which is level 4. Sun's gonna come through, clean up a Rusty Shackleford in the base. The jump coming in, he should be able to force tap away, but it leaves that they're losing E-Rock on the other side. This Dusa is 10, 0, and 12. My god. Oh, charge away from Sun, gonna clean up the wave. Just letting the Dusa go for it. Gottney is here. Oh, Wolf. I don't know about that one right there. Gonna pop his BKB and get punched up into the air, but the charge through. Sun's gonna get slowed up, but he's gonna eventually complete the charge off onto the Sniper right here. Sniper needs to pop this BKB if he wants any chance of living, but the charge is... Oh my god, the bash is coming through. The Silver Edge plus the heal from Hungry Peenix. He has brought back into the game, and now... Oh my god, Wing is coming in with the Swift Blink, destroying Sniper over and over again. Isn't Sniper supposed to counter Dusa? It seems like Luingas and Gottney did not get that memo at all. They're playing it the other way around, and Krakowi's coming back big time in Game 2. Gonna push this to a Game 3. Gonna make this series go a little longer, and gonna absolutely drain Juicy Panda of his channel points. Let's check out this. Yeah, I mean... The graph was pretty darn even throughout, despite the fact that they basically kind of like went downhill after that Roche fight. Their net worth was pretty okay overall. Yeah, Sniper was just really farming, but it was just net worth that didn't result in anything. Their heroes kind of just don't, they kind of just took Krakowi's draft from Game 1 and gave it to themselves. Like, this Pudge pick, please, for the love of God, stop picking this hero if you want to win a game, if you want to win this series, if you want to stay in the Conqueror division. This is coming from Hungry Peenix, right? The dude who's like, that Contender players and Archon players and Crusader players don't know how to draft. This is the man picking Pudge in an elimination series. Get your shit together, Peenix pals. Get your shit together. I know you're better than this. Come on. Stop picking Pudge. Even the Spirit Breaker is kind of a meme, but I mean, he just charges through and wins the game. So like, it's much better. That's all I have to say. Stop picking Pudge and you'll probably win this series. But that was just game 2. This is a best of 3, so one more game coming to you all very, very soon. Alright everyone, welcome back to game number 3 of this elimination series of Peenix Pals versus the Crack Homies, and I'm joined by the surprise guest of Dream dropping in to close out the series.
Yes, I took a break from Minecraft to join and grace you with this presence.
Hell yeah. Underlord Razor bans once more, Jug ban again. Typical stuff here. I mean, I think what we saw in last game is simply just don't pick Pudge, but are there any other heroes that you think are a little contested in that game too that might deserve a ban this time around?
5 seconds remain.
I think Night Stalker is worth the ban. He's just a great hero.
Yeah.
Made a lot of space, even though they started out with like a kind of rough laning phase with the Marcy, you know, being stuck with the Winter Wyvern. I think he did well.
Yeah, I think 70 did a very good job coming back into the game, and made some really solid plays there, especially in like the early mid game-ish timing. Kind of disappointed.
Yeah, he just kept finding that sniper.
Yeah, did a good job of like getting on top of the raid heroes there. Instant Marcy pickup. Okay. This hero is now getting contested after being ignored in game 1. You think Peenix Pals is gonna go for the Dawn
10
here?
seconds remain. Radiant's turn to
I don't know, he might. Oh, shit. There you go. Viper.
Oof. That's not what I wanted to see. I was gonna say, I feel like they had issues like doing stuff, and Dawn, unless you get like a really quick blink, kind of struggles to do stuff. And now they've picked 2 heroes that kind of don't really do stuff, so I'm a little scared for what Peenix Palace has in store here.
They're lane dominators though, so they might just be trying to go for, you know, a good laning phase.
Crack Homies have the potential to respond with something here. I honestly don't know if they feel comfortable enough to pick like a pause 1. Let's see.
Oh,
okay,
they did ban the Night Stalker too.
Yes, they do feel comfortable picking up the Luminous Medusa once more.
turn to ban.
She what 12-0?
Something like that. Pretty much uncontested that entire game.
It'll be a little harder to play against the Viper or Dawnbreaker offlane though, if that is indeed their offlane duo.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remain. 5 seconds.
I think. Well, let's see.
It is Dire's
I don't think they're gonna put Erok on the Viper. Let's see here.
ban.
It's probably Erok.
To me, it
or
feels like an
Phoenix, but-
offlane.
Yeah. Yeah, Hungry Phoenix has played a decent amount of Viper as well, so it's a very early pick, but I mean it's kind of hard to like counter in terms of
10 seconds.
any like safe laner that's like, yeah, I really want to go against a Viper, so
5 seconds.
Right, you don't kind of counter pick a Viper, you just kind of have to draft around it.
Dire's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban.
You think they'll pick Tuskar again? On Peenix Pals?
I kind of hope they don't. I think I said it in game 2 that I wasn't really like super impressed with the play, and I think it showed more, or at least at the start of game 2 I said that, and then during game 2 we kind of saw that like they don't really like utilize it to like make stuff happen in like the way that most people do. It's like really weird. So I think I just prefer like a straightforward pause 4, I guess, more simple like initiator type thing, or just something that has like a easier role to execute. I don't know, because Crack Homies don't even seem like want to like ban it out or anything. They don't feel scared.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. And also in game 1, there were some questionable kicks. Even with the Ags, I feel like
5 seconds
that
remaining.
hero, especially against like a Dusa, is pretty useless.
Yeah. Oh, starting again.
Sun pulling out that SB mid though, that was interesting.
Yeah. Turns out when you ban out the Void Spirit, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do some weird shit.
Both mids were pretty underleveled in that game 2, but as you can see, Spearbreaker can still make plays.
Yeah, just clicks
And
the
he's
one
more
button.
mobile. Yeah, much more mobile, so I mean... Oh, a Zeus.
Okay, they're going back for it. They have exposed potentially 2 core heroes, at least 2 core heroes now for Peenix Palace. Very early on. I mean, they could play the Zeus support, but
10 seconds remain.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a Zeus pause 4, or pause 5 even.
Seconds
Yeah.
remain.
It's a flex pick. With his jump, he's just like so much better now as a support.
yeah.
Dire's turn to pick.
Undying waits.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Oh, there we go. Running
Well-
back with Spearbreaker.
Yeah. Got the Undying as well, which should play well into the Dawnbreaker. Might struggle a little into the Vibrant Zeus, but they don't really have anyone to hit tombstones right now,
10
so I think it's
seconds.
kind of strong.
5 seconds.
They are looking for response here for Peenix. Okay, oof. They are gonna get the Void Spirit, so okay. So it is Zeus support, I'm pretty certain now. And they do want the Void into Spirit Breaker. I think that's mostly okay for like the first part of the game. Especially if Void goes for like a Yule's build, which is not as conventional these days. You see more like Witchblade, Kaya type
5
things.
seconds. Radiant's turn to ban.
But I feel like once Spiritbreaker gets like Shadowblade Axe, game gets hard for Void Spirit.
Still takes a while to get to that point.
True.
And a Yule's
Is Dire's
can
ban.
basically Cyclone the Spearbreaker, and it can't be reduced by his Bulldoze. So it's like the full duration of the Cyclone.
Yeah. And I guess
He
you
can
like
also
purge it
dissimulate.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, he can dissimulate charges. So it's not, but it still doesn't address their inability to hit Tombstone, like you said.
Yeah. And also like who deals with Dusa here?
Right.
Because they didn't really have an answer last game, and it showed. They thought it was the sniper, but then they forgot if the Deuce is ahead, she kind of just walks at the sniper, and then
10
sniper
seconds.
can't actually like hit her or anything.
5
Yeah, and if it's a Zeus
seconds
support, then he's not going to get Ags and have even less kind of impact.
Yeah.
Or like money to spend on Shard and stuff like that. He'll need sort of sustain items or have like insane positioning, which is going to be really hard against a Marcy and a Spearbreaker.
I do like the Mars band. That would have been pretty cool for Krakow this year, but let's see. They might go back. They don't have the axe available either. Let's see. What does 70 play
5
here?
seconds remain.
Can I find it in time? It's got a little bit of Centaur, Underlord. The Bad Rider is available this time around. That could be kind of cool against the Void Spirit. beefier option, they could go for like the Tide Hunter for more team fight, I think.
I like Underlord.
Yeah.
Out of all the suggestions that you
Oh,
made,
that's
it's
banned,
good against
though.
Void Spirit.
They banned it
They
because
banned
they
it?
don't
Oh,
want...
they banned it first. Oh, they banned it first.
They don't
Okay.
want Hungry Phoenix to have Underlord, so they got rid of it.
Yeah.
It would have been
That
kind of
makes more
very
sense.
cool. The route is actually insane versus all the heroes showing right now. So, I mean, Batrider's still pretty good. It'd be playing into what I think is Dawnbreaker +1. So I think that should be relatively okay for the hero. Good catch later on for Zeus, Void Spirit. And whatever their last pick is. Because I think they are they'll be a little bit worse off on the catch here. They're relying on Spirit Breaker and like Marcy. So it would like a stun on the offlaner, I think.
I think Doom's really good here too.
To pick.
No, Bat
There
Rider,
it
you
is.
called it.
Bad Vita.
I think Doom would have been also pretty decent too.
Yeah, Doom would have been a solid pick. Just make Void Sword's game, I think, just impossible.
Yeah.
10 seconds remain.
I guess now for Peenix Pals, I mean, you've played safe lane before. What are you feeling here into what's most probably Marcy Bad Rider, which is such an impressive lane? What would you be like asking for here?
It's a really tough lane to play into, like, to be honest, because Marcy's was it Dispose and then Bat Rider the stacks. I think Wraith King is a pretty decent pick, but into a Dusa it feels kind of. And also, again, like Tombstone, you're gonna have to spend. You're pretty much the only person who can hit Tombstone, so there's like a lot of pressure on that pick. Personally, I probably would have picked the ranged. I don't know off the top of my head. Probably they banned Drow.
这波不亏666。
Because I know
Double
Weaver
Bouquet.
was
No, no,
gone,
no.
which is kind of like the get out of Napalm free card hero.
Yeah. I mean, you could do like an Ursa even, like with the Fusel. That wouldn't have been terrible. If you wanted to go with like melee. Other than that, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I probably would have picked like. Luna could be okay because she comes online sooner. Clinks maybe. It's tough.
For sure. I mean, I don't think anyone's like, you know what? I have the hero for a Bat Rider Marcy lane. Like, it's just, it's
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
rough.
Wraith King's pretty safe. It's just gonna be really hard for them to address the Tombstone, deal with all the zombies. Maybe Troll would have been okay.
True. Troll might have been cool. It's a little bit difficult into like Spirit Breaker because the BKB piercing stunts, but it might have been a play here. I haven't seen Diffusal
Yeah.
Troll in a while, but that might have been kind of cool.
Yeah, that or like I mean, even Huskar kind of works here too.
Oh, sure. Hype last Huskar pick. That would have been kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, Huskar, if you get him enough farm, especially with like a safe lane Huskar, he could easily get his shard and Ags, and then you got the disarm plus the taunt. So, but I mean, I like the Wraith King pick. I think it's a solid pick. Very safe for them. He just has a lot of weight on his shoulders.
This can't be
Yeah.
thunderous
Oh, I didn't actually realize,
applause.
but they've gone Zeus 5, Dawn 4, rather than the other way around. So.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a Zeus 5.
这波不亏
And
666。
also the Dawn has a Quelling Blade.
这波不亏
Interesting.
666。这波不亏
And
666。
wait, Hungry Phoenix is. Wait. Huh? He has 2 Sentries, Clarity, and Mango. Is he the support here? Are they swapping roles right now?
Does Hungry usually play pause 1?
Pause 3.
Or pause 3, I
Just
mean.
30 seconds
Yeah.
now.
When it's down on the wire, I guess they're swapping roles. That's really, really interesting. Unless they're just jerking us around and it's actually just gonna be the Viper. But he doesn't have like any stat items like help him last hit or anything. That's
Well, what
really
did you
odd.
expect? That's all it takes to kill you?
It's interesting,
Yeah.
at least.
Versus Dire. It all comes down
For the first
to
time, the
Double
teams are
play.
not
Here we
gonna
go.
randomly fight each other at the start of the game, so Sun will not.
Sun
feed
managed to
first
stay
blood.
alive.
He lives just a little bit longer. I can agree. The AM would have been bad here because you picked AM and that hero's trash. That's the simple fact of it.
Twitch chat.
Yeah, Twitch chat talking about AM picks. Get out of here.
Into Bat Rider? No, like that's
It's
auto
like
loss right there.
nice into Dusa, but also like if you're behind, Dusa does still shred you if you like link in, so you have to be kind of careful. Wait. It's Viper 5 bottom. And it's
Okay.
Rusty's 4 top. I'm so confused. I guess they picked their heroes, but then we're like, this will probably be better for the lane. Because you can't run Zeus bottom into Bat, Marcy. I guess the Viper can be like a little oppressive in terms of harass, I think, is the idea behind it. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
I mean, Viper suffers the same issues of Zeus. He has low mobility, right? And he will die if he gets enough stacks and gets disposed. But
Yeah,
I think Zeus at least has the nuke and can de-ward and pull creeps and stuff. Viper just, I don't know. I guess it's better than against the Marcy, and
Oh,
he
he's
can
gonna get
get
hurt.
stacks
has been killed.
from the sticky napalm.
Yeah, I would assume it's because, like, he is a little more oppressive in terms of, like, poison attack. And therefore he can, like, zone Marcy a little better since Marcy's a melee hero. I would think
Yeah,
that's
if
the
they can
logic,
delay-
but, yeah.
Marcy's 2, which they are again, it's a better lane for the Wraith King, for sure.
And I mean, we saw the.
Careful here. Like
he's
right
gonna get
now,
the
he's just
dispose
gonna die.
back, and
See?
holy hell, that's a
Yeah,
lot of
he's just-
damage onto Hungry Peenix.
That's exactly what I was. Yeah, I mean.
Wait,
yes,
where
he
did he
does
TP?
have
That was so long.
I think he tried to TP home. I thought. I wasn't.
He was like
paying attention.
facing mid though, it was super weird. Zeus is also gonna TP away, so
Thunderous applause.
Rusty will live on barely any HP.
Yeah, I mean it's bad matchup for both of them in both lanes because Zeus can't do anything against Undying, who's just gonna sap strength too.
True. Yeah, maybe the Viper would have been better versus the Undying, because I think you can trade a little better into him.
I think so too.
Oh, Gotney's gonna get gone on bottom. There are 4 sticky stacks, no Firefly available, but they've got so many, just the right-click damage is too much. This is what happens when your support is a Viper with 275 movement speed and wastes his TP. Peenix
Yeah,
Pals.
Marcy paying off this game compared to game 2.
Yeah. Got the level 2 just in time here. Up top, Werber's gonna get a little bit low here. Now Rusty's actually trying to trade into this Deuce. I'm not sure if that's the play. As you're taking pretty much all your
He's just
holy
gonna die.
decay.
Yeah, he's just gonna die. that's the problem. Like, yeah, Undying
Yes.
just spams.
460 HP when he died. Oh my god. That's not a lot. Like, he already only has like 660 HP in terms of just base life.
Right.
So that was like 2 decays worth of strength stolen, but Sierra does not live very long. Oh, again. Dawnbreaker is diving for Luingus over here. Might be able to take him out. Didn't have any mana for that mana shield to do much work. Tombstone's down on Undying right here. Rusty's taking a whole lot of damage from the zombies. He actually might just die here.
Unthinkable.
Oh man, that's rough. Down
Got
bottom,
the,
Hungry Phoenix gonna get disposed away into the burning trail of the Bat Rider, and Blind Decay? Oh, no mana.
Yeah, bot is a disaster right now.
Yeah. Wraith King is somehow even with the Bat Rider in CS. Not sure how that's happening, but I don't think it'll happen for much longer.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh, they've been killing Viper, that's why.
True. Focusing on the Viper kill rather than the CS. but-
And Bat's his damage.
Oh, they're TPing
is
Voice Ray
only-
bottom. Erok could just make a difference right here, but they've gone a little bit early. He's going to use both steps to get onto 70 right here. And that's them a pretty nice kill.
Yeah, the Bat's base attack it's like really, really trash. You have to get stacks of sticky napalm for him to be effective.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh. I was about to say Sun hasn't made a lot of plays top, but he's immediately charging.
Oh,
I
he
get
got
bashed.
bashed by Roche!
Oh. That's tragic. I heard the bash and I was like, oh no. Rusty getting run at. They're actually going on the Dusa. Dusa keeps forgetting to turn on Mana Shield. Oh. Wraith King's gonna die bottom again. No surprises there. On the other side, Undying has put the Tombstone down. He's just gonna start clicking onto Rusty. Nice heavenly jump away though. It's gonna. Oh, it tried to deny, but didn't get it off. But did get a double decay. And now, Werber going under the tower here. Definitely not the best play in the world. Basically takes all his HP.
Void Spirit's heading top with an Invis rune.
Oh, Erok just might be able
Dusa
to
might be
clean up
dead here.
2 kills, maybe. This Undying is pretty darn strong. Rusty has to be careful. He's going on to Dusa once more. Has no mana. Oh, geez. Erok's gonna walk into the tower. It looks like the Undying does not care. Gonna still try and go for the play onto Rusty right here. Needs a little bit of life here. Maybe a blind decay. Oh my god. Lives on
15
just
HP.
barely a sliver there.
That's all it takes to kill you?
Also, the
Nice
Spirit Breaker
rotation by
TP
Erok.
top, or somehow was top, and now will charge back mid.
I mean, I think the thing that's going well for all my homies Love Crack is just this bot lane is just dumpstering right now.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, Wraith King, despite dying twice, he has 10 denies and his CS is higher than this Bat Riders right now.
Yeah, that's honestly a little unforgivable, I think. I feel like they maybe need to chill on the hero killing and focus a little more on the creep killing, because this Bat Rider hero does kind of need a good lane to make things happen. No one's making stacks in the triangle.
My whiskers,
so-
that's good stuff.
And Wraith King's just a jungle hero now. Has level 3 in the Vampiric Aura, so
That's good stuff.
pretty much fine to chill and hit creeps.
Tombstone up, run dying. See if Spirit Breaker's gonna make another play. Looks like
Another
Spirit's heading
arcane,
top again.
yeah. Please turn on your mana shield for the love of God. Oh, finally. Okay, Tombstone's gonna go down, but this might actually bait them into a fight they think they can take here. They're feeling much stronger. There's a charge onto... Oh, he cancels it. Oh, no. Now Erok actually sees the Dusa right there. He's gonna go through with the step, gonna get the catch with the Remnant as well. The wand, though, and no Dissimulate means that Dusa's gonna get away. Actually, interesting build from Erok. I didn't notice, but maxed out the Pulse rather than the Dissimulate, so... Actually doesn't have a lot of damage to deal.
这波不亏，666。
Oh, jump forward. They're gonna get the drag back, but there's no one really to capitalize on it. And now Werber going in may not have been the play. They've got the lightning bolt onto Wolf over here. tanked a lot from the poison as well, but Hungry Phoenix as well, eating tower shots galore over here. There's the rebound in. Wolf is gonna get 2 kills. Oh my lord. Peenix Pals, what are you doing up here? Rusty might get the turn kill onto. Oh, he doesn't.
这波不亏，
A disaster for Peenix Pals up top. No idea what they're doing here. Absolute clown show.
Sun's going for a Midas, or at least that's what he has queued up.
Oh, he pretty much has it. Just a little more gold. Actually has a better game than game 2, where he was like 0-5 by 15 minutes.
Yeah, he bought it just now. Interesting. So I'm assuming he's just gonna use that to farm.
Yeah, wants to like accelerate. Doesn't. Oh my god, he's missing creeps though.
I mean, Spirit Breaker's attack animation is pretty slow.
They're gonna kill the Undying up top.
Someone told me.
这波不，这
Here
波不
come the
亏，
tips.
Warber's feeling it after feeding up top there. Actually 4-1 and 0, so not too bad. Oh. Mid. Ult comes out onto E-Rock right here. Do they have anything to keep him down? They don't. He's gonna Astral Step forward, but the Illusion Rune's gonna get popped out. Marcy Unleashed running in. Nice Dissimulate dodge on the charge. And the Dispose is actually used on a creep. E-Rock now. Nice Remnant catching off with the Sun right here. He has a charge in a few seconds, but also has basically hasted movement from the rebound as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like they're trading
Dire's top tower is
towers? Yeah. Zeus's rotate bottom. They have 3 heroes top.
in danger.
At Rider with bots now, so I think we'll see a lot more ganks going on right now.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Oh, they have to be a little careful. They're actually TPing for bottom. Zeus at least has Mana Shield up, but they've dropped the Tombstone. But it looks like Viper's just going to focus it right now. There's going to be a Soul to keep it alive for a little bit longer. Now 70. Going back in. Going to get the Lasso off onto E-Rock right here. But he does have the Dissimulate plus steps available. Now they're just going to pump damage off onto the Viper. Not the Viper, the Bat Rider. The Snake, though, going to claim the kill on Dawn. As Luing at least survives and is able to back up. The TP out from Sun will prevent any go here. Rusty, though, going to get absolutely bashed. Smacked up here. E-Rock gonna get thrown back. He has another Dissimulate plus a step available, so this Voice Spirit is fine unless he goes right into the waiting arms of the Spirit Breaker. That's not the play. He's gonna pick
Another strike
himself
in 2
up.
seconds.
Trying to get away. Oh, he cancels it. He's gonna turn off onto the Zeus now, but he's gonna get stunned up, dragged away from the Aether Remnant. The jump in from the rebound, not enough damage. Wolf has baited himself in. This is not the epic play like last time. Oh, great flame break though to break up the fight. Undying's back alive because this fight's been going on for so long apparently.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Zeus is Heavenly Jump. OP.
On a good spell. I also just realized that Wraith King only has the Arcana sword equipped, but not the head. That's a flex for sure. Everything of the Arcana except the Arcana.
Well, I think the sword also has the attack animation, right?
It has
So
like the
yeah,
crit
it doesn't have
effect,
the-
but you don't have like anything else, like the reincarnation or like the stun.
Right.
I think it does have the
Based.
skellies, but because I remember seeing the little Arcana skellies, but nothing else. What an interesting idea.
Well, what did you expect?
I think Void has Witchblade done. Yeah, on the courier for E-Rock here, so it can start making plays. I mean, looking at the drafts and how this game's been going so far, who do you think has like the burden up? As I'm about to ask a question, they're going on to the Bat Rider. A skirmish again in the works. The charge going through onto the Viper right here. The Aether Remnant though, again going to disrupt this. The Solar Guardian coming through. Sun's going to put himself right into the path of the stun here. The Tombstone is down, so there's a lot of zombies for these guys to deal with. They're going to be able to get rid of it. The Witchblade strike with the Astral Step onto the Undying right here. He still is pretty darn beefy. He's going to get another decay off in time, but they have enough damage to take him out. And it looks like the rest of the heroes will escape, so just one death.
Were you saying the burden is on who to make plays for which
Yeah.
team or what?
Yeah, for right now, like who do you think has to be the one making movements rather than
Yeah, so before the fight broke out and before you asked the question, I was just gonna point out that this Bat Rider has really fallen off when it is compared to.
He needs a little more damage. He's actually not going to get it. Okay.
Compared to the Dawnbreaker, who's just been, she's almost done with her Deso. So I think that's just a testament to the Dawnbreaker hero. She can come in whenever and just farm, on the other side of the map. But the pressure's on Bat Rider to make some moves. Because you bought Boots of Travel, and you have a Spirit Break on your team, you gotta make some plays. But Peenix pals, they're staying together, so it's really hard as well to fight into that.
Yeah, no real pick-off potential. And, I mean, at least so far, they're doing a pretty good job of focusing the Tombstone, and they have all their heroes present.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the numbers so that they can.
They are gonna
mid-action here on
scythe
the
over
Bat
to
Rider.
mid. 70... Is it gonna get caught up? They're gonna get the Dispose onto E-Rock. Potential Astral Step. They're gonna get the Lasso, though. Catching onto the Dawnbreaker right here. The 8th Remnant, though, to maybe break up the fight a little bit. They're gonna lose the Dawn at the start of the fight. The Nether Strike hitting off onto the Viper as well. It looks like the rest of the heroes are just gonna try and run away, but with the charge, it's just onto creeps.
I really like the Bat play there, going through the Dawn. She is kind of the focal point for all of their fights. So it's really good that they separated everyone out that way.
Oh, Wraith King's kind of far forward, actually. I guess they're feeling confident here with their heroes respawning and Dawn ult available, so...
Oh no, I hope he really doesn't make Deso too. He bought the Blightstone. Dawn already has the Deso.
Oh. Gotta communicate. Orb of Corrosion on Wraith King.
Oopsies.
I mean, I guess it's like kinda okay since like Deso has like stacks now. E-Rock looking for Sun, not gonna find it as this is a hasted Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, but the stats are split then. And it's
Ooh,
whoever
yeah,
applied the
true.
last hit. So whoever applied the last hit, so it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. I think he might. Oh, Essence Ring. Essence Ring.
Yeah, he's definitely making another Deso on Wraith King.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess he just doesn't realize or doesn't care. So.
Yeah, I mean, if he's making it, that's fine. But Dawn should have gone for like Chrysalis or something then, like
Yeah.
a Daedalus eventually.
There's a charge onto Hungry. Okay, they're canceling it again. Sun keeps baiting it. Honestly, just like Echo or like Blink for BKB. I don't know. Oh,
Well,
they're
there's a
going off
Blink
onto
on
the
the bat.
Viper, who's getting absolutely owned by this fire and sticky napalm. They're gonna get the ult in from Dawn here. I'm not sure if this is the play because they're going right into a Stone Gaze and Medusa right here. Garcia's gonna pump fake that ult here on the Zeus. The drag back onto the Wraith King, but on the other side of the fight, they're able to get the grab onto E-Rock right here. But do they have the damage to take him out in time? Dawnbreaker as well, fighting up with a mid Spirit Breaker right here. Who's gonna win it? Oh my god, they both hit so slow. But it looks like Spirit Breaker is going to be the one to lose it. E-Rock, though, going back in onto the Undying right here. This is also finally coming through. The damage as well. The stun plus the crit off onto 70. He has no way of getting out the Firefly. He's not going to get him there. Wolf, though, the speed from the Unleash might be enough with the Phase Boots to break away in time. Do they have any extra catch? E-Rock has a step in just a few seconds. The Remnant catches the TP. So that looks like they're going to lose the Marcy here. And Peenix Spells played that fight pretty well, despite starting off by losing a hero.
I think there's a little bit of miscommunication because as soon as they got the kill, I believe it was on Viper, right?
Yeah.
Medusa popped her ult, and I thought they were gonna continue fighting, but then she just went off and started farming when her team chased to the other side of the map.
Yeah.
So as soon as that happened, I think they should have just backed up and not chased for more.
They might find Dusa. I think E-Rock just... Oh, he's under a ward plus under the outpost, so... They won't catch.
Deuce got a Manta. Pretty strong.
Yeah. I don't think it's as insanely farmed as last game, but still up there. I mean, ahead of the Wraith King, so.
Yeah, still top net worth. Wraith King has his Deso now.
Oh, it's gonna get stunned up. They're able to cancel the charge, plus the Witchblade coming through, the 8th Remnant as well. Plenty of damage onto Sun here, and they get the Spirit Breaker. Nice quick fingers from Rusty to cancel that.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see a BKB rush on Spirit Breaker. It's a little bit different game because they have a lot of cancels for his charge this game as opposed to last one. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand going for Shadow Blade, but if you really want to like get into a nitty-gritty team fight, like you need a BKB in these fights.
Oh, he catches him with that Remnant. Long range, but not gonna go for it. I think the BKB is the correct move as well. There's just so much. There's the Void, there's the Viper, there's the Zeus, especially the Zeus to deal with.
Zeus has 2 spells that can cancel it or slow it down, you know,
Yeah.
100% basically. So
70. Has the Firefly going, gonna get a catch off with the E-Rock right here, but the save immediately from the Dawnbreaker coming through. They're gonna go as well onto the Batrider, gets obliterated by the Wraith King and the Dawnbreaker coming through. They're gonna get the Dispose onto the Dawn. Has the Starbreaker still available, it's gonna clean up Wolf, but he's able to rebound up to the high ground in time. E-Rock unable to get a catch. And now the back away, they don't want to fight too crazy up into the high ground, especially not to do so.
it was right under Radiant Vision too.
Yeah. They have
They knew
very
that was
good
happening.
ward cover.
I think they need to kind of sit back and scale back the engagements now that it's kind of clear that Bat is a little underfarmed. They need BKBs on 2 of their cores, or you know, at least the Bat Rider and the Spirit Breaker in order to really come out on top on these fights.
Yeah. It's going for the Shadow Blade. Like, that's the thing. The Midas would be fine if he was able to, like, convert it, but he's gone 0 and 3 after getting the Midas.
Bottom tower
So it's kind of just like this weird empty net worth.
for radiant forces.
Yeah, and Midas is, I mean, I understand it gives you plus 40 attack speed, but it's more of like a scaling item, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't help you kind of take fights or do these things that you want to early on a Spirit Breaker mid. So it's a bit of a strange purchase there, and then also going back for the Shadow Blade. I think you at that point need to just kind of tone it down and then go for a BKB because your Medusa's just content with farming.
Is under attack.
I also feel like neither team is really like, oh, down bottom, they're gonna get a catch up with Dawnbreaker right here. They've used at least one ult. Huge heals coming out from the Starbreaker. Holy smokes. So at least the turn kill, that's an incredible outcome for Peenix Palace right there. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean that hero is busted when you build damage items on her.
Yeah.
She's going Halberd next.
That's what they need for the Dusa. That is the counter item right there. Both teams actually just see each other right there. They're gonna go immediately onto the Dusa here, but she will have enough mana to pop the ult in time. She's gonna get it off. Gonna Manta as well, get away. The Tombstone's down on this high ground. Very nice positioning, but they're just gonna try and break away here. Urok's gonna get stunned up. He actually doesn't have any spells to get himself out in time to dissimulate. Just there. He's gonna juke to the other side. The 8th Remnant as well, but the zombies still chasing him, still providing vision. He has to step in just 1 second. Can he get up into the high ground? But the charge is already through. The damage is there from the Spirit Breaker. And they get a very nice kill out of that fight.
He almost has Ags though, so that jump initially that they did is gonna work out a lot better with the silence. Although Dusa does have Manta, so I don't know why he keeps turning on and off the mana shield. Just leave it on, dude. Jesus.
I think that was for the fun of it, but I definitely think in lane it was a grief to not have it on, because they can just jump you, and like, if you're like snoozing at the keyboard, you're gonna lose like 70% of your HP, so... I think if you're celebrating a fight, sure, toggle it a few times, but other than that, definitely keep it on. Oh, charge
Warming up his
through.
finger.
I guess now that Sun has the Shadow Blade, he actually can kind of like farm in like these weird spots, just charge through on waves. Passive Midas though,
That would be a
take note of that. Oh, there we go, finally Midas.
stuff.
Scotty's done on Dusa.
Deuce is still top net worth. She's about 1k ahead of the Wraith King. I feel like now is a decent time to maybe make a push for a T2. Even though you don't have a BKB on Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
He's going Ags next too, which
Oof.
I don't know if I agree with that because your charge is already getting cancelled. It doesn't matter what the cooldown is.
Yeah. I think, like, maybe with the Shadow Blade you make it happen, but that means you can't be playing into their... Like, if you play in Division, you're kind of screwed. Luckily, Peenix Palace has 0 wards on the map right now. But it's still hoping the enemy team isn't playing well, rather than, like, playing well yourself. I don't know.
It just puts a lot of pressure on the bat, because the bat's gonna have to be the first guy to go in, and then you can kind of go in and charge and break up the fight that way.
Yeah.
Bat is making a BKB, almost has it though. I just feel like it puts a lot of pressure on the bat.
Potential engagement here. They're gonna go off onto the Marcy, but the rebound away. Oh, Undying's a little caught out here. Don't drop Tombstone. Don't waste the gold. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, meanwhile top, Void Spirit tried to go and kill the Bat Rider, showing off his newly acquired
That's all
axe.
it takes to
Didn't
kill
work out.
you?
Yeah, that got a little bit low, but there's a DD. They could just Roche here with no Undying, honestly. Yeah,
I think that's exactly what they'll be doing.
quick clicks from the Wraith King here. I would like another hero in the pit for damage, perhaps.
Zeus almost has axe too, by the way.
Oh yeah. I mean, Rusty's
That's gonna
actually
be huge.
5, 3, and 10. He hasn't
Yeah,
died
he's
too many
actually had a
times.
really solid game so far. I
Oh,
thought
they
he
are
was gonna-
contesting though. 70 is coming in. He's gonna immediately get stunned up. Do they have the crits to take him down? They do. Huge amount of physical damage
Popped
onto the Bat Rider.
BKB. Oh my god, popped it late. He should have just popped it early. And
Oh,
gone
they need to
in.
complete this Roche right now. Luckily, Prakovies actually don't have vision of this, so they are gonna get the Roche and the Aegis, and maybe we'll be able to make a move on the heroes here. Eroc's gonna go forward. They're gonna get go as well. Oh, who do they want though? They're a little confused. The charge through is gonna break this up in the Marcy. Potentially the pick that they can get here. Dusa just needs to get out in time. I don't know about this play right here. Just use the Stone Gaze to run.
Gold for me.
Yeah, very unfortunate that the Bat was caught with his pants down and couldn't BKB until the very last second. Because yeah, they just burst him down immediately.
My path leads to riches.
Yeah,
Halberd done on Dawnbreaker.
Oh, going for the Scotty as well. That's super hype. Okay, they're gonna get a lasso onto the Dawn right here, and the fall of stuns. They have the Nether Strike as well, so they should get this kill.
这波不亏，666
It's。pretty nice. They were probably gonna lose mid tower for this, but I think it's the best pick they probably could have gotten.
Yeah, she's the only one who is actually playing alone. Everyone
Yeah.
else is playing together with the cores. So, Zeus has been very cautious and showing himself. Just picked up his Ags back at home.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Oh
under
yeah, gonna go for the refreshers, so just the kind of the old school Zeus build.
Dude, old school build is attack speed.
True.
I want to see Maelstrom Zeus.
Yeah. Need more lightning. Viper going for the urn into Yules, okay? Wants to be a little anti-Spirit Breaker here. Honestly, haven't seen this hero pause 5 in a while. I know Fly on like EG used to run it a bit. Iron Phoenix destroys his Tango. He's done with the game, destroying his items. He spits on it.
Wants that fluffy hat, right? I don't know what's happening. He didn't replace it.
He's getting wards on the
But,
courier, so he's got a slot ready.
I
What an
think he's gonna
efficient
make those,
player.
what is it? Boots of Bearing eventually. He's got both components already for it. But
Yeah.
I do like the little segue to a Yules first. I think it's another thing that is going
Rusty
to just,
is about to get smacked in the face by a Spirit Breaker. Gonna get another struck as well, pulled away with the rebound. No, dispose, I mean.
Dude, that
Hello?
spell is actually just too fucking good.
Are they gonna complete this kill? What is happening here? Are they? They're like scared to go on him. Oh my god! Heavenly jump. Hello?
He's actually gonna get out. He's gonna get out with 60 HP. I don't know
Why didn't they just hit him over here? I'm so confused. I swear they thought they had
I guess
it, but
they
then
were
they didn't.
afraid of the rotations coming in, but yeah, your guess is as good as mine. 'Cause there was a T2 there, but I don't know.
That was interesting, but I mean, they're stalling out the Aegis timer. That is something, and it's on the Void Spirit. It's only 2 minutes left. It's going for the Lincoln's neck. Oh, Hungry Peenix feeding on the other side of the map, so they will get a support, I guess, at the end of the day.
They know where the Deuce is exactly because they have really good vision on the map for the side of Radiant. I think they're gonna go on her, hopefully before this Aegis runs out.
Yeah.
Dire's gathering up behind her. I'm just not sure they'll have enough to save her, but we'll see.
I think they're a little Hungry Peenix is drawing aggressively on the map, saying that bottom is the only lane they should be playing, but their wave almost got destroyed by this Spirit Breaker hero. But good thing they have Wraith King.
They can make something happen if they cut off
Oh, they're
supports that are okay.
The Dawn ult's coming through just onto multiple heroes here, and now Luingus is fighting up against the Wraith King. He's gonna get the most of that Stone Gaze wasted on that Aether Remnant right there, but Hungry Peenix is maybe gonna be able to clean up Wolf in time. The Force Staff away, but the Scotty's absolutely owning him. The Stone Form also on this Dawnbreaker as well. Rusty solo killing this Undying here, absolutely clowning on him. They're looking for more heroes, but aren't gonna find them.
BKB wasn't used on Bat. Spirit Breaker's charging someone. Charging the Viper, actually. Oh, they couldn't cancel it with Rusty's.
Oh, he's gonna
lightning
just
bolt.
walk through. Shadowblade and run. Oh,
I see him,
stun.
though. There's a sentry.
It connects. They actually managed to get the hit on him. That's a throw for sure.
You cannot maintain.
He really needs BKB. I mean, he can lose with a decent timing, but
They spotted out Bat as well, but that's a very long TP from here on.
that was basically, what was it? 3 kills for none?
Yeah. They got the Marcy who got back. Haystern picked up on Hungry Peenix, so he actually might just be able to run away from this Bat in time. They're gonna get the E-Rock has the steps available. 70 force spot that BKB, but the slows
my
coming out from the
gosh,
Astral
I
Step
rolled.
and the ult. Oh no.
Can't believe, yeah. Well, I can believe he has a haste. But that cast range on Viper Strike's so small now.
Yeah. They
And he
just
saved it all the way until the Bat popped BKB, which is kind of crazy.
up to the high ground on Berber here. Oh, but looks like the Wraith King's the next one to jump up here. The mana, it's going a little low on the producer right here. He doesn't even have the ult available. Now she does. He's able to pop the wand, get a little bit back in time. Not going to pop it just yet. The charge through coming out from Sun. The Tombstone, though, going to be the first casualty of this fight here on the high ground. And it looks like the Racks are going to be next. My god, do they fall fast.
Yeah, he went the skeleton damage and the max skeleton spawn, so skip the cleave.
Big building hitter. They're gonna get a fort plus a charge through. This is potentially a big stun coming out from Sun here. It's gonna hit just onto the Viper here, and the dispose, it actually went onto the Spirit Breaker. It threw him back there for a second, but they're just gonna disengage from the Stone Gaze and the Flesh Golem.
AC done on Wraith King now. He also has the Mindbreaker in his neutral slot, so whoever he jumps basically is just dead meat.
Yeah. I mean, that Dusa kind of struggled there with the multi-silences. He used the Manta for the first one from Wraith King, and then got caught out by E-Rock's Resonant Pulse, so...
There's a Lincoln's on the Void Spirit now, so he's no longer a viable target for Bat Rider unless they can pop it somehow, which is going to be really hard. Also
Yeah.
can't be charged.
They're gonna have to expend, like, charge, but then you don't have charge to initiate. Yurok's just gonna go in. He's gonna maybe catch off the Marcy right here. Gets a very nicely played Aether Rune, but the heals are coming out in time. They're gonna get enough magic damage there. Oh, what the heck? Dawnbreaker's onto the side ground as well. It's gonna get lassoed, so they might just get a pick here. The charge coming through as well should stun her up. The Solar Guardian's gonna be cancelled. They're gonna use the Nether Strike as well. Now the Tombstone's down in a very good spot. Lots of zombies on the ground, but can they chase for more? It's all up to the charge right here. Oh, excellent Aether Remnant to stop it from happening. And they're gonna be fighting in division here, so this isn't really an option for the crack homies. Wraith King has a courier doing something. I think it's potentially a BKB coming out, so at least he understands an important... Actually, Overwhelming Blink, I lied.
He's going for Overwhelming Blink.
Yeah. He wants the big damage. I mean, Medusa's still scary, so there's still that. This hero still does damage, but...
I personally don't think he needs BKB. I like the purchase of Overwhelming Blink, because all he needs to do is go in and tank,
Murder.
drop skellies, and, you know, if he dies, he dies, but they have a Dawnbreaker as well.
True. He's gonna pivot into the Abyssal, which is very nice. The extra lockdown, making sure that whoever he goes on stays stunned while he beats into them, so... Very nice.
Yeah, because, I mean, he can still get Stone Gazed with BKB.
True.
For enemies.
And Lasso also BKB Piercing. They're gonna pop the ult, so they're gonna scout out where these heroes are. There are all the Skellies available, and their racks get absolutely taken down once more. Wait, they actually need to kill these Skellies. Okay, there we go. Roche is up and available to be taken if they feel so inclined. Put the shard on the Wraith King, maybe.
Zeus with the double Void Stones, going for the refresher.
Oh, hell yeah. Puts the Ags in his backpack so he can Arcane Boots. Ugh, who is this rusty guy?
There's an Arcane Rune top he didn't notice, though.
Oh, he's about to walk into
He's
it.
going for it. He's gonna see it.
It's gonna be hype. Down bottom, while we're getting distracted by the Arcane Rune, Dawnbreaker has been caught out over here. They're gonna use the lasso onto Dawn, so it looks like they should be able to get this kill pretty safely, especially with the Nether Strike as well. Lots of burn damage, lots of bash damage. I mean, that's the thing. The Dawnbreaker counter is Spirit Breaker. You can't really split push that freely in these games.
Medusa going for a butterfly.
Charge onto Hungry Phoenix, but I think you want to cancel that. Especially since you're under vision. Oh, that butterfly is going to be helpful, though. There's no way Wraith King's going MKB anytime soon, I think. Unless he notices and pivots, but...
I don't think anyone on their team is going to.
Yeah.
And I still think that the Abyssal is the better choice.
Yeah. Just lock him down. Smack him a few times.
Alright, so... all my homies love Crack, just... walking casually into Roche Pit.
Yeah, a little psycho. Charge through from Sun. That is a nice thing. He does deal with waves really well. Like, that's the thing. Good. Peenix Pal's waves have been pretty awful.
PD Wraith King. Jesus, this is gonna be a fight at Roche Pit. Let's see what happens here. They do need to contest.
They're gonna just walk up this high ground. They do have vision now, thanks to that Zeus, so he's gonna get a stun off onto the... Oh my god, he just did it. Undying's just gone. Holy hell.
That's deleted.
That man just disappeared from the game. And I think they can comfortably take Roche now.
Oh yeah, that was very fortuitous. Basher done on Wraith King as well. Sun's going for a Silver Edge. What do you think about that?
Just buy BKB. I mean, I think...
Please buy BKB!
Just for the love of God. Or like an AC, or like anything. I don't know what Silver Edge provides. Like, truly, what does it provide in this game?
They don't need to break anyone on the other team.
By my whistle.
Like, the break doesn't mean anything to anyone.
Yeah, like, you get a little bit of extra damage from the crit, but I think an AC would be better, a Shiva's would be better. What else?
BKB.
If you're like so crazy for damage, a Bloodthorn would be better. Like, I don't know.
Where's that voice line? You need BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower
I think that's
has
correct.
fallen.
Someone needs to play that for him so he knows. Though Sun famously does not go BKB, so like that's a thing. Like, I guess he's willing to not go BKB and potentially get eliminated here as Raking literally just hits the okay. They might get rid of life number 1. There's still an Aegis available though. Plus an overwhelming blink as he goes he goes back. Okay, cool.
Wait for
I mean,
it.
despite dying, they took the racks with just
Yeah.
him. With the skellies. It's kind of
Very, very low committal
there's
right there.
very low risk.
Ooh, Sun has
Oh
to
my
be
God.
really careful. Jeez.
Sun's playing with fire, dude. Holy shit.
He didn't Shadow Blade going in. Is he gonna greed and Midas? Oh my god. Rusty? Rusty?
Oh my god. Rusty saw the bounties and got
Oh.
saw those instead of
He got
Sun
baited.
to-
Hungry Peenix saw him. That's why he TP'd there. He thought something would happen, but...
All that glitters.
Kai Assange done for the Void Spirit, has a Spell Prism on the Courier as well. What do we got, items-wise? Refresher is actually really close for Rusty. Blink for Dawn. BKB for Marcy, pretty cool. We already saw BKB for Batrider. Went for the Kaya, interesting. Not for something like an Ether Lens, which is usually what you see on the Bat. Butterfly done for Dusa. I like the fact that Undying's going for Wraith Pack. Somehow the first time Wraith Pack's even considered this entire series. They're going for the Smoke and the Wrap in the river, but Luingus is about to run into Hungry Peenix right here, so...
Bottom tower is under attack.
Crackhomies do have better vision for now until it's just about dewarded from the Viper.
Tower has fallen.
Also, Wraith King's like a few creeps away from level 25. He got it. He hasn't skilled anything yet. He's gonna get the Mortal Strike CD. There's gonna be a jump forward in from Sun, but he's taking so much damage. He's just gone. Who needs a BKB when you can just feed? He's gonna buy back into the game though. Very nice dispose is gonna catch 2 heroes right here. Now Duso's gonna pop the stone gate. Gonna go and get a stone onto a few heroes right here. Lots of physical damage coming off. They should be able to clean up the Dawnbreaker in time, I think, unless she just goes to the high ground. They're missing so many hits thanks to the Halberd hero. Now Gonti going back in is gonna get ulted here. Does he actually have any life? He's gonna use the Aegis now on the high ground. Eroc's gone back in. He has no steps away. He needs 1 second to get away in time, but the Dawnbreaker now with the heals coming in, able to provide the Void Spirit a little bit of support, but now he's on the high ground here. The Starbreaker
Oh
coming
my God,
through. There's no mana on the Dusa right here. It has to be in so much trouble. They're gonna lose Dusa on the high ground. Immediate buyback into play, but they don't have their Spirit Breaker hero. Dawn's back to full health after 1 Starbreaker on the high ground, so they're holding with just 3 heroes here and no Tombstone for 19 seconds.
Flaming Lasso was not used in that fight, by the way.
Wait, what?
I guess the Blink just kept getting cancelled, but I think there were more than a couple of chances there to use Flaming Lasso.
For sure, yeah.
By my whiskers, that's good stuff.
I mean, this is getting really, really difficult. They have, like, no one who's able to, like... They're not able to keep people next to the Dusa long enough to kill them. And the Dusa can't afford to, like, blink in, so... This game's just
Because you
difficult.
have Ags on Zeus, you've got Dawn ult, and, like, Viper. So they literally don't care, they just run up and, like, throw bodies at buildings.
Yeah.
Plus, like, they can just let the Wraith King do that and then react when the team goes in. So it's tough. It's really tough.
And also their one stunning hero, or like main stunning hero, keeps like dying. Oh, they got the Dusa Courier, so no Rapier coming soon.
Did she buy any components on it? I don't think so.
No, she didn't.
That's
It was
5,
just out
6
there.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's maybe the saving grace for them right now, is if she can get her Divine Rapier. She's using the ninja gear right now to try to run to the secret shop, but it's, I mean,
I don't know about that. Oh,
Radiant's
this is
just chilling
so risky. Oh my god.
It's
Okay, they're actually just
very
gonna go
scary.
onto Marcy right here. And they're actually gonna scout out the Dusa walking around. If they can catch her outside of base, this is just game over. But they are gonna let her walk away. Get the Nimbus.
There's another DD bot lane.
By
Wonder if we'll see it.
my whiskers,
Yeah.
that's good stuff.
Dawnbreaker has TP'd back base, picked up a Basher along with a Satanic there, so...
Boots of Bearing is finished on Viper as well, so basically they're slows.
Yeah, if they ever need to
50%,
break away from
plus 50 attack
Dusa,
speed.
they just pop it and run.
Yep. Looking like a really, really tall mountain that they have to climb on. All my homies love crack now. Oh, she's going to the other side of the map. The secret shop right now.
Wait for it.
Oh my god.
This can
这波不亏，666。
This is covert
It's gonna get there.
mission. Impossible. She's got it.
Sneak 100 on Dusa right here. Manages to get over there, but... Do you think it's enough to hold?
She doesn't have lifesteal now. She dropped it for the here, so unless she equips that, they can. I mean, her sustain is way less, and if she gets stunned up, like, I think she's just dead.
Yeah.
I feel like she should employ the Paladin Sword. It will just help her sustain.
Yeah. Or, I guess if you want to go on for damage, you go for like the Leveler or something.
Yeah, I don't think this ninja gear is the right neutral item to equip. Either Paladin Sword or Leveler would be better.
Yeah, just have it like backpack ready for anything. Or honestly give it to the Spirit Breaker, I don't know.
Oh, she heard me. She's getting the Paladin Sword right now.
Got the stream sniping in effect.
Yeah, because even if she runs out of mana, you're still dishing out shit tons of damage, so you can at least, you know, try to stay alive with that.
They are gonna pop a smoke that was not scouted. But finding one of these heroes is gonna be hard. Looks like the E-Rock's gonna walk right into them and silence them up, so he gets away scot-free.
I think it's worth buying her shard as well. At
The
this
Dusa
point.
shard?
Yeah, because if what is it? Wraith King does throw a stun at you, at least you know that's something.
You get the snake for a little bit of mana.
Yeah, you get the mana to mitigate the damage. You get the snake, which does the slow.
Oh, Wraithing back bottom. Looking for the Ags, much like game number, what, 2? 1?
Yes.
Lots of skellies down, but I mean, Dusa's here, basically a better tier 3 tower to protect these racks. Honestly, I think if Peenix Mouse were feeling a little spicy, they could like smoke and go through like mid or top, and then try and kill someone instantly. They're gonna go for Sun here. They do have the vision. Oh my god, the double Starbreaker.
It's a
Oh,
buyback.
plus the bash as well. That's huge.
Well, what did you expect?
1 minute 40 seconds left on this buyback here. Oh boy.
I think that's. Wraith King can literally just run up and like hit buildings without any repercussions now. Even
Yeah.
if they die, like it's still worth the megas. 'Cause
Absolutely.
literally, no one else can defend except for Dusa, and so she can never push out.
They all have buybacks as well on the side of Peenix Pals, so you can just blink up there, hit the range racks, reset. Maybe he's waiting for the Ags. I think he has enough gold. Yeah, he has enough gold for it now. If he wants to like get rid of the armlet or the phase boots or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ags
E-Rock's
would
gonna
be
go
good.
in, gonna get a catch on the Undying right here. They're gonna get rid of the hero immediately. No buyback on the Undying as well. So it looks like Megas is gonna be on the menu for them here. Looks like the Marcy is gonna be taken down first, the BKB for not. They're gonna focus the racks, and looks like they're gonna disengage for just a little bit over here. Peenix Pals playing safe. Don't want to get eliminated.
You only have Spirit Breaker and...
They're sneaking back in. They're looking for the Doofer right here. She's gonna run out of mana so quickly. Her Rapier, it's gonna get on the deck right here. She's gone, no buyback, and now 70. The next one to fall, they call GG. Peenix Pals eliminate all the homies that love crack here and stay alive in the Conqueror lower bracket.
Good series. That was a really nice play at the end there by Dawn, linking in, catching that Deuce off guard.
Yeah. I think that was either the Trickster Cloak or, I don't know what item that was that made her go. Yeah, it was the Trickster Cloak. She went invis there and snuck up. That was very nice. And Hungry Phoenix ends the pause by Viper with a Divine Rapier. I mean, any other thoughts on the series? That was at least games
Double
1 and
Deso
2 pretty good for
wins
Peenix Pals. Double Deso, yeah, for sure, for sure.
One's for hitting buildings, one's for farming heroes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think there was just a little bit of a lull mid-game after the laning phase that, you know, all my homies love crack kind of had to capitalize on with the Bat Rider having to travel. You need to just, you know, kind of synergize and roam with your Spear Breaker and maybe Marcy to try to get some pickoffs, but to Peenix Pals' credit, they stuck together most of the time. So in these engagements, it was always like 4 versus 5 or, you know, 4 versus 3, and they weren't really losing, or they were trading, and that was really helping them out.
Yeah, I mean, I think you called it earlier on when I asked you, like, who needs to make the moves, and you're like, it's on the crack homies to make things happen, and they kind of didn't, and they kind of let the game slip through their fingers. Also, BKB's a cool item, just putting it out there.
Yeah, I mean, you either kind of like just tone it down and just play it safe, and everyone's farming, you know, their items. Like you recognize you need a BKB in order to make these fights happen. Then, you know, you can't be feeding or taking fights and losing them or trading, because yeah, the Wraith King just got humongous.
Yeah, that man's large and in charge there that game. I mean, I don't think he actually ended up getting, or was the Axe in the pack? Oh, it got Blessing. Okay, so he actually had the Axe Blessing, and actually ended up just like 100 gold away from his game 1 net worth, so very consistent performance throughout the series.
Well, thanks for having me. That was a fun series to watch.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
Games, both teams.
Who do they play next? Okay, they play the winner of Fall Damage and Found Generation. Not sure who's gonna win there, but we'll see. Keep an eye out for it, I guess. But Peenix Pals are your staying alive team here in the lower bracket. I think they are now top 4 secured, I believe. So, previous intermediate champs coming back to show up in what is now Conqueror Intermediate, whatever it's called. I don't know, doesn't matter.
I have no idea what the new titles are.
Change the names back. That's what I'm gonna say in the town hall. The most important
just like
thing.
the playoffs, teams, number of teams. It's like, we voted on this, and now we want to change back.
I will say I didn't vote for this. The election was rigged for name changing. That's what I have to say.
Badmins.
Anyway, thank you all for watching and supporting these teams. Appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed, and have a great night.